hectic world, killing me. Getting numb really fulfills me, takes me higher, someplace I've never been. I'm about to wake up, let it begin, watch it burn like a fire bird. I'm coming back until the world is yours, the world be mine. One step closer to the edge, I'm about to wreck, so I'm ready. If you're let's play, the game is on, so bring it on. You don't know me, so I'll show you. Now you know me, I'll pull through. I'm ready to take you, I'm right in front of you, right in front. Oh, I'm about to lose it, I'm telling you that won't back down. I'll prove it, no other place than now, so I'm ready to move it. So let me show you it's strength I'm improving. I know you want me, yeah, but I'm strong, and that's what you gonna do now. Get your guns and ammo, grenades and auto, prepare for a fight and battle. With my sword and my shield, I'm ready to reveal. Right in the battlefield, in the center, I'll be here. Keep on the field. Ready to play, I'm down, I want to start it. I'm ready to play, I'm down, I want to spark it. I'm ready to play, I'm down, I want to start it. I'm ready to play, I'm down, I want to spark it. But I know it's the right thing when I'm in the mood for fun with tactics. Adapt the situation, I've never been so easy to build it. Every day keeps changing by a bit, get drifted to another place where there's different kinds of ways. Oh, I'm about to lose it, I'm telling you that won't back down. I'll prove it, no other place than now, so I'm ready to move it. So let me show you what's strength I'm improving. I'm going to live, I come to hit. Now you know that I shoot to give. I'll never surrender, not going to give up. I'll put my fist up, no matter how hard you come to me. It doesn't matter, get your heart and clean. Don't wait for it, cause I'm in front of you. It's too late, I'm ahead of you. Ready to play, I'm down, I want to start it. I'm ready to play, I'm down, I want to spark it. I'm ready to play, I'm down, I want to start it. I'm ready to play, I'm down, I want to spark it.
make it complicated. Hey there, demons. It's me, your girl. The husky ass vocal cords coming through from Florida. I've been away for a while, but I'm back to kick some butt at Mount Mortar. Lol, like I'm gonna get that far. So what's going on? How it do? How it be? How we living? I've awoken from my holiday coma to find that the world is still fucked. Which is fine. I wasn't expecting things to just suddenly flip around. You know, we still chilling, we still keeping it real. We do what we gotta do out here in the streets of my cozy home in St. Augustine, where nobody can reach me and cough on me. I can't believe the last time I streamed, I was also doing a Nuzlocke. I could have sworn I had done something in between then and now, but I didn't. And the really funny part is the last time I streamed was also on the 14th. I don't know what is up with me and these multiples of 7. Hey, shut up, phone. I'm streaming here. Oh, thanks for reminding me to take my pills, though, phone. That was nice of you. But yeah, I'm back and I'm on my meds. And we're doing another Nuzlocke. Because I ain't sick of it yet. Gonna try and get a little farther in Pokemon's Emerald this time. And I'm debating if I want to do like a checkpoint system where I just start over from the last gym leader if I fuck up, just for the sake of the stream. Feel free to weigh in on that if you would rather see that, or just a couple attempts from the very beginning. But cut the music, let's get started. We're realsies. Crack open this emulator. So this is the same one from last time, and for those who weren't here, I made a slight adjustment to this game for my own benefit, which is that Pokemon that evolve in trades are now available much sooner. Or sooner, like I don't have to trade for them. They will evolve at a level, is what I meant to say. Why is there no noise? Oh, because I have it muted. Dahoy. There we go. So yeah, trade evos will now evolve by level. I think it works out because if I had somebody to play this game with, I could get an Alakazam at level, what is it, 16? 18? And then just sweep the whole fucking game, which would absolutely be busted. Me playing an illegitimate version of the game, I won't get Alakazam until like level 40 something. So like, I still have to earn it. Why'd I hit continue? Whoopsies. We're off to a great start. Let me try that again. Oh, where to get a save file from? I have 2 badges. Maybe I was practicing. Oh well, we new game. Actually, you know what? I bet I could save some time. Do I have a save state? Yes, I do. Bonkity schmonkity. Alright, starter choice. I left it up to the chat last time, didn't I? Do y'all want to pick again? Because I think I could win with any of these. I'm not going to do a level cap if I do, Torchic. Because there's a good chance that I just won't be able to beat the first gym. It's a speedrun on Mudkip. It is not a speedrun, but 2 for Mudkip. Get the cool one. Okay, 2 for Mudkip, 1 for Trico. Anyone else have opinions? No more opinions in chat. Alright, 3 opinions is more than I usually get when I ask for opinions, so that's a pretty good amount. Going once. Going twice. And Mudkip it is. That's going to be horribly delayed. Apologies to anybody who sneaks in during the stream delay, but we went Mudkip. Because chat said. And last time I was trying to use fast forward conservatively, what I realized is that there is no fast forwarding conservatively. You either waste time or you die to something stupid. There is no in between. This is a foregone conclusion. I will name it this until it wins. Because I wish for the blessing of the unkillable lizard. Once you fast forward and break the seal on it, you just do it, yeah. Yeah, once you're used to it, it's very hard to quit. Now, the way I like to play it is the Nuzlocke doesn't start until I have Pokeballs, but I'm not allowed to fight anything to train up for this first encounter. Which means I may end up using potions. But it's okay. So he got the cool one. Which kind of sucks, because Brendan's a little mansplainy. I'm just learning this now. At the ripe old age of 30. Because I used to just play as Brendan every time, you know. And May is nice. She's adorable. She's like, oh, I know stuff about Pokemon. Want to see? But Brendan's like, oh yeah, you probably don't know this, so I'll help you out. Draco doing a T-pose. Yeah, that's why he's cool. Always establishing dominance. Okay. Pokeballs get. Nuzlocke has begun. If you don't know the rules, there are 3 principal rules to a Nuzlocke that all Nuzlockes must observe. I mean, I guess if you want to be weird, you can do something else, but... Principle 1. If a Pokemon faints, it's gone forever. It can no longer be used. Principle 2. You get 1 encounter per named area. So like, this route, 1 encounter. First thing that shows up here, you either catch or kill, and then that's it. No more mons. And third one is you have to nickname everything. Yes, that is an observed rule in every Nuzlocke. So, first encounter is Zigzagoon, not mad at that. I hope it has pickup, because that can give you some really crazy shit right out the gate, like rare candies, ultra balls. I got a hyper potion once. We're gonna name you Scout. I see my buddy. Alright, what you got? Pick up, let's go. I don't even need to train this. Zigzagoon is not that useful for fighting, but I'll probably keep it in my party all the damn time. Just to pick up items. Even better in Ruby Sapphire. I'm gonna be honest, I got some fucking cracked pickup items in Emerald. And then I switched to Ruby Sapphire. I was getting like Potion, Pokeball, Paralyze Heal. Like I got a fucking rare candy before the first gym. I read something that says the reason you nickname everything is so you build more emotional attachment and feel worse when they die. Yep, exactly. I mean, if like that's the really mean way to put it. The way I see it is like just the first part. You're building an emotional attachment because this isn't supposed to just be like, oh, hard mode. It's like it's a new experience with the game. Okay, so we got Lady Puccina. What's the... I forgot. I have a name for this that I usually do. The one from Lion King. Is it... Somebody's gonna have to check this and make sure I'm right, but I think it's Shenzi is the lady. We are now blessed by Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, and Poochyena I can train, because Poochyena can be useful. But training is very boring, so we're going to fast forward. Blah. This is about 80% of a Nuzlocke these days. So, I hope you enjoy. Don't worry, fun things happen eventually, I promise. Do they have Intimidate? I didn't see. I don't think so. Runaway. Which is actually more useful for a Nuzlocke, I would argue. Okay, maybe not more useful, but it is still useful for a Nuzlocke. Especially for shit like Trapinch in the desert. That motherfucker can end some runs on his own. So, like, I'll take it. I may have exaggerated when I said it's better than Intimidate, but it is still usable. And Scout already has an item for us. That's good, little buddy. Antidote, okay. Not gonna turn my nose up at that. Could always use more. Fucking up some Wurmples. Playing around crits like a responsible adult. That's what I wondered about Runaway, if it counters Arena Trap and Shadow Tag. I think it does. I believe so. I could be wrong. In which case I will regret it. But I still value Runaway because, like, if you put this mod first, while grinding, you always have the option of rejecting an encounter, and some Pokemon, like, in a run where no one can feint, some Pokemon are actually really dangerous to level grind against, because they just, like, you know, you get to a new area, and the level curve jumps up a little bit, and you run into some, like, fucking level 25 Linoon with Headbutt, and it's just like, okay. You were not designed for this challenge. You were designed to just murder me. And make me respect the power scaling of this area. And it's so fucking fast that sometimes you get the dreaded can't escape. And then it's Ripperoni. Alright, that should be pretty good for the first area. Third encounter. Okay, this one could be fun. This could be something weird. Or it could be a Wurmple, you never know. It's a Wurmple. Luck of the draw, folks. Sometimes it do be that way. It's a male Wurmple, so I'm naming it Eisen. Because that's what I name all my Wurmples. It's a dumb joke that I can't get out of my system. If you've never seen Bleach, don't worry about it. Super Potion, let's go. Come on, step it up. How much money do I have? Not for 10 Pokeballs. Premier Balls suck, so I sell it back. It's like a discount on 10 Pokeballs. Okay. Moving on. Sometimes you gotta get out of place. True. Easy shmoney. Fwa fwa fachu. That's definitely how a sneeze sounds. You've never heard a sneeze before. This game is very informative. Watagun. I have a very particular sorting system. I wonder if anyone in chat can figure it out. It's probably not enough data yet to figure out how it goes, but because there are levels. Fun fact, in any game that shows the Pokeball you use to catch something, I only use regular Pokeballs. Yeah, they really need to make it so you can just swap the Pokeball. Because especially now that they've got trainers using different Pokeballs for the sake of looks. Like, I think all of Marnie's Pokemon were caught in Dusk Balls. Like, just let it switch. What the fuck does it matter? Or just, like, change the system so that the look of the Pokeball and the way it functions are completely disconnected. Like, you have one capture Pokeball that you never run out of, and you can just, like, customize it so it does different stuff. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I wonder if I could do that in a ROM hack. Okay, and now we're gonna sit through the tutorial for catching Pokemon, even though you've probably already caught several at this point. Weird decision. Luckily, with the magic of VHS technology, we don't spend that long on— oh, fuck this guy. Go away. Not important. Hello. You fight? Okay, I fight. C-Dot, who wants to fight this? You do. That was— what was that, growth? Yeah, that was growth, okay. I don't need to worry unless it's bide. Okay, now I need to worry. Unleashed, and goodbye. That's one of those things that can really screw you over when you're fast forwarding if you don't notice it using bite and you just keep smacking it. And then it sends all of that energy back at you. Aha. I learned that there's 3 invisible items on this beach due to playing randomizers. I only knew about that one. Hang on, where are the rest of them? I want. This is how I used to do it. That's harder. I have to hold one button and mash the others. Or mash the other one. That's probably— are there more heart scales? Or is it other stuff? Because if it's heart scales, I want them. Shiny detected. No, I ain't find no shiny Pokemon. No. I know that's not what you meant, but... oh yeah, encounter. Let's do it before I forget. Wingull. Okay. Not my favorite. But, okay. Might kill it. Fingers crossed. Okay. Alright, it's all good. Wingull. The 2 left are on the coastline, one near the bottom, the other is above the fisher dudes. Checking. Oh! I always name mine Pepperoncini. Oh, hey, there's the other one. Cool, potion and antidote. Okay. I'll take those. Very nice. So chat definitely chose the best starter for the early game in a Nuzlocke. Mudkip will get you safely through. Roxanne will perform admirably against Brawly, and perhaps most important of all, completely wall out Watson. There's almost nothing Watson can do to a healthy Marshtomp. Which is otherwise a very tough fight, because especially in Emerald, where you have a chance of being, oops, all water types by the time you get to him. or other stuff that is similarly ineffective. And like, he's got good mons. Like, he can fight the neutral battle and still kick your ass most of the time. But when you go at him with a weakness, you're screwed. Technically with Mudkip, you still are oops all water. Yeah, but there's some dirt snuck in there, which is his Achilles heel. I was gonna say, I don't know if Pepperoncini is a reference, but either way, good name. Hello is the beginning of goodbye. May we meet again. I'll tell you what. Some of the script writing in this is actually fucking, like, crazy incredible. And this was still, if I'm not mistaken, the original translator. I wish I could remember the guy's name so I could actually give him proper credit, but I have mad respect for the guy who localized these early Pokemon games, because, like, there's some really good lines just given to random people. Oh, it's just because Pelipper reminds me of Peppers. Nice. I like. Oh! Let's go! Semi-rare encounter. I don't want to kill that. We're gonna risk a Pokeball from yellow health. Did not work. Okay, well, now I have less of a chance of killing it. Don't crit! No crits! Player on crits! Okay. Get in ball. Whoo! Lucky encounter. If we can keep this thing alive, this can also be useful for a long-ass time. What's a good name for a Shroomish? A Lady Shroomish. It's gonna evolve into a fighting type, so we can play the long game with the nickname. What would y'all name a Shroomish? I usually just name mine Moomish. That's not very creative, is it? Toadstool, Peach, something? I don't know, I'm not getting Peach vibes. Oh no, I know what I usually name a lady Shroomish because it evolves into a martial artist. Makoto! That could be any Makoto you want. Any Makoto you know from a fighting game is fair dues there, because they're all cute, and I like them. But especially the one from BlazBlue. She's not a mushroom, but she do have a mean left hook, which those two have in common. Okay, no items from Scout. I'm gonna go ahead and drop off some of these mons that I don't intend to use at the moment so that they don't end up in a party wipe, which would be very unfortunate, and they have done nothing to deserve that. Not that I see a TPK anywhere in my future nearby, but I mean, that's kind of the point. You never see them coming. Okay, up we get. Got my encounter for the woods. Already at a decent level too, that's nice. Okay, one thing I need to remember though, because I have made this mistake several times, is that I need to be wary of these routes that are split in half. Like, what's the one I just came from? Route 3 or something? Or Route 120 something? I forget if this is one of the ones where they started over. But the route that I just came from continues on the other side of this woods. So I do not get another encounter there. The way I play it is that every area with its own name counts, but like different sections or floors of an area with the same name do not count. So I got Wingull back there, and then when I get past the woods, I don't get anything because I got Wingull. Kind of sad because sometimes you can get Tailo on that route, and Tailo is fucking... If you're worried about Brawly and you have Tailo, don't. You're fine. Battle me! Fast forward battle. The fuck? Your Poochyena is stronger than mine. Okay, fine. I'll use this. Dunspoor. Cause! What's good? Glad to see you. Oh, I haven't played it in a while, but you're still alive in my Ultra Sun Nuzlocke. I got past Melee Island. I guess I haven't gotten to the part that's crazy hard yet, because it didn't really feel like that intimidating. I mean, Hala definitely was no slouch. I did a trial run where I had a really hard time with him, but I was more prepared this time, so it's kind of like bye. Oh shit, I forgot about Leech Life. Okay, we swap C's, no chances taken. With the homies. I can probably do level caps since I don't have since I was lucky enough to get a Shroomish. It seems like it's kind of against the point of a level cap to decide if you're doing one later on, but you know, sometimes it'd be that way. Want to EV train your team? I don't EV train. Not in Nuzlocks. It takes long enough to get a fucking... See, that's what I wanted right there, that Talo. But I'm not allowed. Already had an encounter. Is there anything in here? Y'all got stuff? Just the Wilmer Pail, I think, which I don't really use. Because I greedily keep all the berries to myself when I'm Nuzlocking. But yeah, I level grind, I don't EV grind. Because that would take a little too much looking shit up. And I don't have the patience for it. I mean, ultimately Nuzlocking is a test of patience, but I could give myself an advantage by not testing everything. Absorb. Okay, that sucks. Here, I'm paralyzed. That'll help. You fool! You cannot hit me. Oh. You got a fucking full restore? Right, I forgot the rich kids have crazy good items right off the bat. Which I guess makes sense. Good storytelling through game design. Beep! I'm not too stingy with potions, usually, because... I can't hear Nova, but I'm giving my vibes. Oh, do you have it muted? I hope that doesn't mean that my mic hasn't been on this whole time. So that would be fucking tragic. Missed all my stellar commentary of all the buttfuck nothing happening on the screen. I can hear you fine. Okay, yeah. Figured Ari just had the stream muted. Thanks for your support, Ari. Always appreciated. In this house, we love our lurkers. Not that you're lurking necessarily, but just thought it deserved a shout out. Phone muted. I'm gonna stun spore you, and you I will tackle. Actually, wait, I am full. I think Lotad has absorb, so that is the priority target. Although if it does, it doesn't seem to know it does. Oh, bide, huh? In that case... Well played. Unleashed energy. But it failed, because I didn't do shit. And now I do shit. Goodbye. It's crazy going back and seeing, like, the little version differences that are like, wait, seriously? That was different? Like, in Ruby and Sapphire, none of the double battles can, like... They don't, like, detect you at all. They just stand there. Or maybe that's Fire Red, Leaf Green. I don't know. One of the other games this generation, I swear, like, nobody can double battle you. Unless you approach them. Thinking of saying fuck it to BD2 for now and get myself Monster Hunter Pokemon. That Monster Hunter game looks really fucking fun, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people play that, I was like, damn, first Monster Hunter? Let's go. Yes, good. Goodbye, Magikarp army. Every Fisher has to have... Every game has to have a Fisher with too many Magikarps. My favorite is when they have a Fisher who has like a level 5 Magikarp, a level 15 Magikarp, a level 40 Magikarp, and no Gyarados. Honestly, the best. Not sure I'd like BD2. Hey, don't let me turn you off to it. It's just because I didn't have fun with Bravely Default 1 doesn't mean none of them are worth playing for anybody else. It is a really well-realized version of the job class system from Final Fantasy V. Alive and kicking. I mean, I assume it is. Like, it was so good in Bravely Default 1. If they fucked that up, they actually just, like, shit the bed. Because that was the one thing that I have absolutely no gripes about from Bravely Default, was the class system. Shit is excellent. More games need it! I think I'm just gonna fuck around and sweep this gym. What do y'all think? We do not... we skip those fucking optional double battles, though, because them shits get wild. I'm not about that. You can miss me with those actual team strategies. Not my bag, baby. I do need to remember to use Bullet Seed, though, because this is going to be completely outclassed before long. Which FF game has a bunch of recruitable characters? That could be one of the tactics that you're thinking of, because I think those are the only ones where you can recruit characters en masse. This is very irresponsible, but we're just gonna try it. Okay, going well so far. In a nose pass with nothing lost. Stun Spore. And this one we have to play conservatively because nose pass hits very, very hard. Mainline maybe FF6 since it has a big party. Yeah, that would be my next guess. Alright, if I'm lucky, this will go pretty quick. Okay, good. It doesn't do half my health natively. Makoto is tanky Goral. And with Leech Seed on, I probably don't need to worry about using Absorb, which means I can go for damage. Come on, baby. Big roll, big roll! 4? 4 will kill! Yeah! Easy shmoney! Let's go. First gym down. Level cap accidentally observed. No fear. Alright, let's get it. I'll get back to work. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Cos. Will you be around in 2 hours-ish? Should be. You'll probably catch the tail end of the stream at that point. Don't forget to pick up Cut before you leave town, kids. Oh, and actually, I need something else. From Demart. I have tried to do this without buying a repel. Every time I do, I get a Whismer. This route right here has some really good encounters. It also has Whismer. Whismer's a great Pokemon. It's also the only Pokemon that can be encountered in Rust Turf Tunnel, so it's a complete waste to get it here. Because all it does is lock you out of other stuff. And this is potentially a second chance to get a Talo, which I would really like. So let's not get locked out of that. How about? Just gonna be blasting through here until I run into this thing, and then I have to switch. Cacule. Stop missing! What are you missing? Wait, wrong one. Whoopsie! Can I leech seed you? That was an effect. Damn it. Well, that was awkward. With a Nuzlocke you can save scum, right? Like reload with a single what? No. You cannot. Oh, can't. Yeah, you meant to say can't. Yeah, no, that's technically against the spirit of the challenge, but I mean, frankly, if you want to do that, you play in your own Nuzlocke, then be my guest. Who cares? I mean, even the world's apparent authority on Nuzlocke's Pokemon challenges says, like, play the game however you enjoy playing it. That is the correct way. I'm gonna leave you out, but then switch. Get a bit more XP, but also not get murdered. See, the cool thing is, even if Shenzi is paralyzed, she can still run away from anything. So, still a good lead. Or just walking through random shit. We'll rock you hard. Please don't. That sounds appropriate to the age rating only of this stream, not of this game. Mega Drain. Alright, and Bullet Seed is instantly invalidated, but it was going to be anyway, so fuck it. Nugget! Let's go! Scout putting in work. I don't really need to heal Shenzi. She can just pick up some XP. With some swapsies. Let's just get this over with. Roar, Pico! This dude, this this fucking is a team. Yeah, it's a Team Aqua guy. He just on top of stealing some shit from the Devon Corporation, he just like snatches this dude's Wingull as he's running by. Like, ooh, a hostage. What? Pokemon is your hostage? Are you sure? Oh fuck. Nope, stay in there. Stay! Okay. Making me nervous, damn it. Imagine losing your starter to a random encounter in Rusturf Tunnel. Couldn't be me. Whew. Definitely could have just been me. But don't tell anybody. Actually, since I'm not using Scout for fighting, I could raise this Whismur. Bashful nature. Somebody look up the natures, will you? I'm really bad at remembering those. But if Bashful is any good, I might just raise that Whismur. Bye-bye! Well, you coming? Come and get some then. Okay, here I am. Fuck you gonna do? Talk shit. Say something. Yeah, you and your fucking sand attack. It's like, I'll make a miss to death. Nah. Nah, fam. Get fucking gaunt. Okay, so now the repel has worn off, and I have no way of avoiding this encounter. But if it's a Whismur, I get a reroll because we're playing with Species Clause, which says that I cannot catch duplicates. So if I run into a duplicate, I get a reroll. Saving grace. Because the way I do it though is it's a trade-off. I can reroll if I get duplicates, but if this one faints, I don't get another one. That's how I play Species Clause. I caught this Whismur, I can never catch anything else in the Whismur line ever again. So this is my one Whismur ever. So that's the trade-off. I prefer to play that way because I think it makes the game more interesting. Both the sacrifice and the, only remember 4 in Bastions. Yeah, most people only remember 4. Which is fine. Okay, got my Tailo. Not gonna kill it with water gun. Or tackle. Jesus Christ. It's not gonna stop. Wait, no. Great ball. It might stay in the great ball. Yeah. Let's go. Tailo. Well, I can't name it Falco because it's a lady. That's usually what I name Tailo. I have no brain cells. What's a good name for a Tailo? She's gonna sweep. She's gonna sweep Brawly's gym and then probably not get used after that. So like, I mean, I could, but usually if I keep a Swallow on my team, they just end up dying to some random shit. It was like, look how hard I hit. Oh no, I died. Birdo. I could do Birdo. Doesn't look anything like Birdo, but that's fine. Alright, Birdo. Bird up. Bam, 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 bam. I could have gotten a Nincada. And I've had some fun with Nincada. But not nearly as much as you'd think. I usually don't get it to a Shedinja. Or get an opportunity to actually use Shedinja, because everybody's like, oh, haha, you have a Pokemon that can only be hit by super effective. But, like, its moveset sucks. So, it's like, you can't kill me. I can't kill you either. Shit, what do I do? And eventually you just switch. It sounds like it would be fun, but I think it's more fun in something like a Kaizo Emerald situation, where the game is much harder, but all the Pokemon you encounter are designed to be used in the Nuzlocke format on purpose. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to do some level grinding. Because we do not want to show up on Brawly's front doorstep with this jank-ass shit. So, first thing first, we're gonna train Birdo. Peck. Something you'll notice about Tailo is absurdly strong. Oh, kind of like Whismur. That's because Tailo has a good attack stat and stab at level 6. Not that common. At least in these earlier games, not that common. The stab is the rarer of the two. Holy shit! Whismur too strong. Stop doing that. You're scaring me. Alright, so probably we're gonna run if we see another Whismur. Because I can't be having those uproars. Jesus. Alright, and now I have another stab that's even stronger. Now I'm gonna fuck up this trainer for extra XP. Bonkies? Enemy Tailo. Risky. Yeah, we swap on those. We swap on those. Too risky. For allied Tailo. That though, that I can handle. Oh, hello. Whoa, one shot! Damn it. I have encountered an Abra as my encounter on this on this route. It's a good encounter. You have to work very, very hard not to get it killed before and after it becomes a Kadabra. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It is like the glassiest cannon to ever shoot glass out of a cannon, but yeah. That comes with its drawbacks. Oh, sure. So, like, if you play carefully, it can be a godsend. If you don't, it is a short walk to an early grave. Which is definitely a turn of phrase that anyone has used ever. One shot, let's go! Give me the levels. Nothing escapes Birdo. Not even with teleport. Not even Whismer. I fear nothing. Oh, nothing fears me. Wing Attack is a straight upgrade to Peck, and they both have a lot of power points, so there's no point in keeping them both. Even if I could have just gotten rid of Focus Energy, which I'm definitely going to use. My main request for names, if you get a Gulpin / Swalot, you gotta name it after me. Oh yeah, locked in. Absolutely. No question. I normally name it Abaddon, which is a really boring name that I've been looking to upgrade from, so. We are faux show doing that. If anybody else wants to be a Pokemon's namesake, please let me know. I guess I could have named my Poochyena Remy, but I wasn't thinking. Oh well, Name Raider is not far off in this game, so I can always change that later. Although that's one way to really feel like shit when you lose a Pokemon, is to name them after people you care about. Like, holy god. Name a Pokemon you think fits me. Well, I would say Mightyena. There aren't that many puppies in this one. I think my only other option is like Electrike. And I'm not naming an Electrike after you. It's like one of my least favorite Pokemon this gen. Just a big dumb looking thing on top of a dog's head. That's it. That's the whole design. Jesus, the fucking... Was that a crit or what? Shinzi putting in work. I guess, actually, I could get an Absol later, so that's got potential. Can name that after you. So you do like Absol, right? Nope, not fast enough. Mega Evolution is even more ridiculous in that regard. Yeah, it's like they took the worst part of the design and were like, bigger! What the fuck? Stop. This is the dumbest looking Pokemon. Already. You don't have to go for broke. You're already broke. Alright, we want 682 to evolve here. Just so that I've got that in my back pocket, because I believe it learns Mud Shot as soon as it evolves, and at that point it becomes basically unkillable for a little while. Because Mud Shot is really powerful for this early level. But it's a question of whether we will hit the level I'm looking for before I run out of water guns. Looking like a no. I am faster than Abra. Just natively. Tackle. Let's go. Tackle. Do it again. Keep doing it. Low HP. Yeah. One more. Okay, nope, not gonna fuck with that. And we did it. Mud Shot. Rolls Mud at the phone, look, reduces speed. It's only 95% accuracy, which normally would be awful, but it's 55 base power, and it's an attacking move. So, acceptable. Yes. Beautiful. Mud Shot. Also stab, yes. Yeah, 55 base power and stab. That's fucking nuts for this point in the game. Like, we just beat the first gym leader. And they're already giving that to us. That's why Wing Attack is so fucked up. Look at this. 60! What? Stab! 25 attack! That's the second highest attack I've got. And the highest is an evolution. 60! Fucking relax. I mean, Peck was already not bad. Then it got quick attack and then wing attack. You're fucking cracked, my dude. You're on some next level shit. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to train Poochyena and Whismur. I could move on at this point. I really have all the essentials. But these mons could be useful for backup. And also, I like them. And they're getting their ass kicked by a Ninkata, which is it's kind of annoying to train them. Oh, hang on, I still have trainers I haven't fought. Okay. We do be using trainers for level fodder. With no remorse, and also teaching our Zigzagoon to cut. So that I can reach more of them. Bye. I'm trainer bound. Yes, up here. Pokemon Emerald added like 20 trainers. I'd really forgotten how many trainers were added between Ruby Sapphire and Emerald, because I went back to Ruby and I was like, where the fuck is everybody? It's a fucking ghost town. Doombox. Goodbye. Just popping in to say hello. Okay, that's a lot. Just popping in to say hello. Now it is your turn. Just popping in to say hello. We gotta do a lot of swapping out in the early levels, and really all the way in the late game, to be honest. that never goes out of style. But you know, times to be that way. What's good, idiot? I don't think this Routes has any attacking moves, so I think this one's safe. Yeah, just Growl. Gonna be really hard to win with just Growl, buddy. Just letting you know. For the future. Yeah, defense curl, nice. Good move, except I'm a special attacker, so... Good fuck, idiot. And it evolves into Breloom, and it's like, or am I Mach Punch? 20 million damage. Here you go, Mr. Raccoon. Have some scissors. Or is it Miss? I forgot. It is Mr. I want to know your opinion, chat, because I know at this point, anybody in here who plays Pokemon has definitely done some trans Pokemon nicknaming. Do you name your Pokemon as if it has transitioned to the gender displayed, or as if that was what it was assigned at birth? Or does it vary on a case-by-case basis? I really hope that was intelligible, because I don't know how else to explain it. But it also occurs to me that that probably doesn't make sense. Come on, just need a few more levels. Actually, I think I learned Bite at level 13. That'll help. Doesn't seem like it would help because it's a special attack, but the stab really helps. Also, nothing at this level has enough special defense for it to matter. Depends on the Pokemon, but I mostly go by what gender it currently is. However, every single Primarina is female. Funny you should say that, because that's what that's who I nicknamed. I nicknamed my Primarina, or my Poplio isn't a Primarina yet, but I nicknamed it Cosmos on my ultrasound file because I think it's nice and it's a boy. It's an unconventional boy, but no less wonderful for that. Bite! Nothing has special defense at this level. It does not matter. This is the thing. Everybody's like, oh, the physical special split was so good for some Pokemon. And yes, correct. But Bite? Bite got fucked. Because Bite is not used in endgame. Crunch is used in endgame. Bite is used in early game. And damn, did it hit hard before the fizz special split. It was like, yomp. That was resisted. Nova Stream. Hive, I have to apologize to you in particular because my holiday coma fucking, like, I dropped off the face of the earth. And we were supposed to be doing something collaboratively early January that I've just not made any progress on, so I'm deeply sorry for that. It's nice to see you though. I just wanted to make sure I got that out of... I did too, so I was gonna apologize to you. Okay, then we're squaresies. Ah, good to know. I was like, yeah, we'll do something over the holidays. Fool, idiot. Moron. Never learns. Can we get one more level? And then I will be content. Or Puccina. Just bite everything to death. Get out of my way. Be gone! Okay. Gout has more stuff. Thank you. Even potions, we'll take those. Just gonna be slowly building up a backlog. Now here's the thing about Uproar. It's terrifying to fight, but you don't really want to use it because it locks you in like Thrash. And that's not so good when you're on this side of the fence. Where one feint means dead forever. It's Saturday today since I'm in GMT plus 10. Oh, damn. Okay, so that... Excuse me. I realized I hadn't hydrated in a while. I'm debating on, like, designating a stream day, and I was gonna go with Friday. And that is, that's honestly a major incentive to make it that, so that Hive can tune in, because we stand. Pound! Oh, shit. Nope, not fast enough yet. That scared me. Bird up. So, you know how, if you blinked, you missed Roxanne's gym because I just swept the whole thing with Shroomish? That exact same thing is going to happen again with Talo. Don't worry, some of these will be actually terrifying, I promise. We'll get the true Nuzlocke experience here soon. We're just fucking stacked for the early game right now. Cause like I have no fear of Watson at the moment, which I'm gonna deeply regret saying, I'm sure. Bonkies. Attempting to raise a Whismer, mostly for later in the game. Because, you know, it's cool and all, but second gym is fighting type, first one's rock type. It's hard out here for a normie. Soundproof. Only ever works against Whismer itself. And, like, the fucking gauntlet of Magnemites and Voltorbs that I'm about to fight around Slateport, it'll actually be useful there, quite useful. Even hitting for resisted damage, like, it's still probably worth it, because I just won't get hit by any sonic booms. And that is Sonic Boom Lane over there, on the other side of the water. What am I doing? Oh, item. I went to the items. I remembered what I was pausing for, but I got a little flabbergasted. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking this will be my stream day, and then the rest of the time I'll just appear on other people's streams. So like I might still link stuff in my Discord that I show up for. Just be like, hey, here's more me-related content. but like keep it to 1 day. And the point is to be a bit more judicious about making that 1 day, so that people can actually count on there being a stream that day and not be like, hey, when's the next one? That was really fun. When you gonna do it again? Because I know nobody would ever like get on my case about it, but it's got to be annoying, like, especially when you really enjoy one stream and then it's like, where'd it go? Like us continuing Dark Souls 2. Yeah, exactly. Gotta be thankful of Shining Pearl, because even though I disliked Pearl, and further disliked Shining Pearl, it did contribute to me getting so much trading credit that I was able to pre-order an OLED Switch and only have to pay $140. Cool! Oh, I'm level 15. Okay. We done. Okay, now I have a rival fight, and I always forget what fucking order this bastard's Pokemon are in, and always get somebody killed, so I'm just gonna look it up. What do I want to do? Rustboro, Pokerth. Third. That's the one. Brendan? Mudkip Chosen leads with Slugma. There's probably some people who think that using a guide during a Nuzlocke is cheating. Those people can suck a fart out of my ass. There's no fucking way I'm gonna memorize this entire video game. That is not correct. Was I looking at Ruby? No, this is Emerald. Hold on, fuck. Oh, well, I could have identified that those were in the wrong order if I had actually looked at the Pokemon, because it says Trico Chosen, and he has a Trico. That's impossible. He doesn't choose the same Pokemon you do. Alright, so Cerebee's fucked up. Who can memorize an entire game? I have done that, but I'm not gonna do it again. One was enough. Ow! You have Wing Attack too? Fuck off. Mine's stronger. Screw you. Bitch. Alright. That was a minor snafu. So be mindful of Cerebee's listings for Rustboro City. They are in the wrong places. The right Pokemon, just it named the wrong thingy. And again, if I had taken 2 seconds to actually look at what it said, I would have noticed, because it lists his Pokemon as whatever your starter was, plus one more, which obviously makes no sense. How can he have your starter? Miracle Seed is actually useful because I have a grass type. Don't forget to put it on. I'm also not oops all water types, which I'm thankful for. Like seriously, I could get a Wingull, I could get a Marill, I could get fucking a Magikarp could flop up onto the surface of onto the land and just be my encounter for a route. Definitely didn't make that up. Totally happened to me once. It's too bad it was off stream. It was really funny. Used to know Resi 2 like the back of my hand. Yeah, I mean, I used to play games over and over a lot more than I do now. At which point, I probably had several of them more or less memorized. Dewford Bound! Meow. Call from my dad. I'm on a boat with an old man that I just met. I'll call later. Don't ask questions. Alright, Birdo. Time to bird this whole gym up. If I could fucking find my way around. Yeah. Where's the... There you are. 2 years ago I beat the game in 2 hours. Nice. Good old how much patience did I have as a kid? Yeah. I had Def Jam fight for New York on the GameCube memorized, of all things. I should I should play that on stream. That would be fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that game is genuinely good, but it's also just like, it's very of its time. Oh no! El doble! Okay, good. I have a decent second for this. I was taken aback by un doble. Even though I know what game I'm playing. Oh, aye. You're worthy of seeing a gym leader. You deserve to stay lost in the back of the entrance. Damn, harsh! All I did was win a Pokemon battle. Chill out. At least your Pokemon don't die permanently. I mean, to pass, it has to be through me. Okay. Bye. How'd I do? Mike is right. I agree. Bye. I swear this is not what all the gyms are like. I am gonna be sweating very soon. No need for Brawly to be involved. I'll crush you. Are you sure about that? How could I lose so easily? I'm not gonna waste this loss. I'll use it to motivate me to train. One day I'll become a gym leader. No, I'll become a Pokemon League champion. Yo, where's my ROM hack where Battle Girl Jocelyn is the champion? Get on it, losers. Fucking boring ass ROM hacks. Just like, oh, Steven plus, or like, oh, double battle against Steven and Wallace. No, I want to see Jocelyn at the tippity top. I'm Brawly, due for gym leader, yada yada yada. Bye. Time to job. Relentlessly to one Pokemon. Unless it does that. Okay! Alright, now this is gonna be a little more complicated. Makuhita can definitely hit back real hard. So that, I knew that was a possibility. I was just kind of hoping it wouldn't happen. I don't think he can one-shot Makuhita or Shroomish. Okay, nope. Not a one-shot, so that's good. I don't have super potions, and that's not a full heal. I'm hecka concerny. Oh boy. The face of worry. Alright, I can save Shroomish if I sack one of these two, but there's no way they'll survive the hit. I could bring in Marshtomp. I think it can survive a hit, but if it gets crit, then that's a dead Marshtomp, and that is bad news bears. Or I could just do a Mega Drain and hope that does like way more damage than I think it will. Although this is level 16 to level 19, so I'm worried. Alright, I hate to do this to you, Doombox. You had a promising career going, but I really need some Leech Seed turns. Or at least a clean switch into Marshtomp would probably do it, actually. Yeah, so that's the only risky part of this fight, is that if Makuhita survives, and if it happens to use Vital Throw, I'm just dead. No two ways about it. Alright, I'm gonna Water Gun. I think it'll kill from this range. I really hope he doesn't have another potion cocked. Come on, baby. Worried? Unfortunately, it's looking like I'm gonna have to sack another Pokemon. But I think it's gonna be Scout, because I want Puchiano to live. Scout, you've done well. You served your purpose admirably. Oh, you super potion ass bitch! Great. So that just made this extremely painful. Bad rolls. It happens, chat. Alright, but here's the thing. From this range, I think I can Mega Drain, get back to full health, and then tank a hit. And if Mega Drain does a decent amount, we might two-shot here. Especially with Leech Seed support. So I'm gonna try it. Do not one-shot me with whatever your counterattack is. Okay, that's... Fuck, that's so weak. Parahax, let's go! That's why we throw on the Stun Spore. Comes in handy once. That's all we need, baby! If he doesn't have any more Super Potions, that Parahax just saved the game. Don't one-shot. Ah! Not Makoto too. Alright, this is still really scary, but I'm gonna have... Okay, that was a lot of damage for Brawly. That was not my best Brawly ever, I will admit. I'm gonna Mudshot here. Actually, that was dumb as fuck. That's the only move I have that's not 100 accuracy. I'm asking to get shot in the head. Made a much bigger split. Yeah, whatever, dude. You just threw off my entire groove, and you're just talking shit like, oh man, that was so impressive. You're a powerful trainer, yada yada yada. You just killed like 4 of my beloved teammates. Oh, that was so much good that I needed so desperately. Well, mostly it was... Okay, well, I probably wasn't gonna need Taylor that badly after this, but losing Shroomish really hurts. Because I'm gonna have to find a replacement for Shroomish. Shroomish was going to serve a very important purpose. But that's okay. That's what it's like sometimes. We deliver them with the live stream. You fought valiantly, my friends. I had to do a double take. Did I really lose 4 Pokemon? That sounded wrong. I was like, Jesus. I look back on it like, whoa. I think I fucked up a little. Oh, that is one of the rawest Brawlies I have had in a long time. It's not like that's never happened, but it's been a minute since it was that bad. But that's okay, we're still in there. And here's the thing about it, right? Is that I have a fishing rod. Which means I can fill the bench with water types. So, that's cool. Where my fucking Magikarp? Cough it up, bitch. Now I have to not kill it with a level 16 Marshtomp. I hope Water Gun doesn't one-shot. Worry. No, I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at it. No, I have extras. Because of Scout! Throw your great ball! No, stay in! Ultra Ball! It didn't work. It'll stay in there. Just wait, chat. Alright, that was highly suboptimal. That was dumb as fuck. Don't ever let me do that again. The other thing is, if I were playing smart, I could have caught, like, probably a Tentacool and used that as backup, or I could have trained up Wingull and not been stupid. But, you know, I was feeling myself, and this is what you get. This is the result, chat. Don't ever feel yourself. It's an affront to the Lord. Wait, no. I am going to stick with Marshtomp on this route because there are a lot of tentacles. I don't know, I'm known to chuck quite a few Ultra Balls at Magikarps. Just to show him who's boss. Which do you prefer, fishing in the blah, 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 blah. I hate fishing. It is too slow. And the fish always get away. Rip to any fishing fans in the chat. You're a real one. Your hobby is not. Actually, before I forget, especially now that I'm down to 2 Pokemon, let's get TM'd up. I need coverage. Badly. And of course these two can't learn Bulk Up. Arrgh! It would be useful if I could teach it to anything. Oh fuck, I need something that can use Flash. Wait, no I don't. I know my way through this cave. Am I dumb? Duh, I've never played this game before. How get through a cave? No, I got it. Thank you. So once again, I'm using the repel trick, this time for a subtly different reason. Because like I said, this whole cave, all this is the same. It's all named whatever it's called. Granite Cave? So like, I wouldn't get separate encounters for each floor of the cave. But there are different encounter rates for each floor. So that I do want to capitalize on. It doesn't tell you you're on a different floor, but it does change the encounter rates slightly. So I want this floor. For the chance of, say, a Sableye. Oh, I'm worried about killing this too. Level 10 is not very strong. Do me a solid here, Marshtomp. I really need the space filler. Badly. Please? Go easy on it. Okay. Here's the problem. I royally fucked myself with that Magikarp nonsense, because Sableye does not stay in the ball. So either I hit it again, and it still has a really good chance to escape from the remaining Pokeballs I have, or I just yeet and pray for a miracle. I'm gonna hit it again. I made this bed. Whatever happens, I have to live with it. Alright. We did not get a crit, so this is an ideal HP level. Is there anything else I can do to soften them up? I don't have Leer or anything, so I'm just gonna have to throw Pokeballs. We'll see if we get it. Alright, there's 2, 3, 4, and we did not get it. Sucks to suck. Would have much rather had that Zubat just to cross it off the list if it was gonna turn out like that, but you know. Yeah. I had a bad Dewford. Everybody in chat who's stressed, look, I feel you. I understand your pain. Honestly, it's not as bad as it looks. It just means I need to focus up and get a couple good rolls. You know, I've had worse luck and still pulled through. I've still got benchers that I can train up if I need backup. Didn't get my encounter for Granite Cave, but I knew what I was risking. Sableye is very hard to catch. If I hadn't been a dumbass and thrown like 6 Pokeballs at a full health Magikarp that's level 5, then I wouldn't be in this mess. So I know exactly what got me here, and it's my own mistake. Believe me, run is far from over. Not even close. Like, Marshtomp is a free pass through Roxanne. And that, or not Roxanne, she's the one who just called me. Through Watson. that alone is worth so much. Like, there are so many encounters coming up that I will have a full team again before long. As long as I have my starter. That said, I do need to be a bit more careful not to, like, get obliterated in, Watson's gym, because there are still some failure points. Like, I mean, there are Voltorbs, so self-destruct is always a problem, and the one damaging move they do have is Sonic Boom, which could put me in an early grave. Thanks for the XP share. Won't have to do quite as much swap grinding now. It's always that stuff, right? Isn't it? Stuff where you're like, all right, this is suboptimal, but whatever. And seconds later, it comes back to bite you. Yeah, no, that's the Nuzlocke experience. It's not for everybody, I'll freely admit. But I kind of weirdly enjoy optimizing shit, so it speaks to me. And you know, it also, like, I've gotten a much richer appreciation for the design of these games, just like as RPGs. People don't think of Pokemon as an RPG in the traditional sense, but like it still has to be designed so that you can always get through it. No matter what decisions you made in the past, like... And you pay much closer attention to that during a Nuzlocke. Like, you realize, okay, the game gives you like 2 or 3 grass encounters before this rock-type gym, so that even if you pick the fire starter and you're like, fuck, what do I do? You could always just wander out into the grass and find something to ease your burden. That's considerate. Not every game thinks that way. I think in the case of these, in the case of the, fuck, can my brain form a sentence? In the case of the 3rd generation of Pokemon games, it's really pronounced. I feel like this is the first generation where, like, the design chops of the team were actually on display. Alright, this is the same issue as Magikarp. Oh, but fortunately it didn't give me as much trouble. Alright, so Colteen's out of the pool. Literally. I'm making a mistake, but hopefully it won't be an actual mistake 5 minutes later. It was indeed a mistake. Exactly. Yeah, it's like... But you know, There are far worse things in this world, as far as I'm concerned. Like, knowing what you did to bring you to this point in life is such a rare thing for me in most aspects of my life that it's almost refreshing in this one. It's like, oh, that sucks, but I know exactly why it happened, and I could have prevented it. So, there's that, at least. Alright, what do we name a Goldeen? I just want to see if it'll fit. Suboptima. That's... that sounds like a mod of Subnautica. Gave us Caterpies so we would not suffer for picking Charmander. Yeah, I guess. They didn't try very hard, though, because in Gen 1, Butterfree didn't learn Confusion as soon as it evolved. I kind of hate that it's literally my fault and I know why experience. That's fair. To each their own. It can be very frustrating. Thought there were grass types you could grab. In Gen 1, no. No, that's why I say it didn't really... It didn't really come into play until, I would say, Gen 3, because, like... Gen 2 is playable just by virtue of the fact that it doesn't lead with as many polarizing matchups, but there were a lot of design decisions in Gen 2 that did not hold up. Even I have to admit that, with Gen 2 being my favorite. Like, going back to it, I'm just like, damn, I did not remember this game being that jank. The Gen 3 games are just all around solidly designed. I think Emerald is one of the best designed in the series to this day. Okay, we're Slate Part bound. I only have 2 months, so they're about to get fucking swole on this beach. Soft sand. Don't forget to pick this up, kids. Especially if you have a Marshtomp. Practical problems. Solved. Ow! Dick? See how you like it. See, this is what's so hard about training Poochyena. Everybody wants to kill him. Leave me alone. It's like I keep swinging back and forth. It's like, oh, it does so much damage. It's like, oh, it gets hit so hard. Oh, it does so much damage. Jesus Christ. Give me a second. I'm getting whiplash. Oh, there's a trainer there. They're all hiding under the umbrellas. Alright, you are not water type. You're a liar. But you have a water move? Weiss? Pokénav. I'm scared. Okay. Good, we one shot. Of course we one shot. It's fucking mud shot with soft sand. What am I thinking? You know what? I have a better idea for this beach. Hang on, I'll be back. Beach. Beach back. Back beach. I'll be back, beach. Okay, now I'm just gonna let Marshtomp do he thing. And let Shenzi reap the XP share rewards. Rock. Chop. Mud. Bye. Much better. Is there anybody under this umbrella? Oh, that's... Jesus, that weirded me out, because I thought that guy was this guy. I forgot that they look different. I forgot that people look different sometimes. I know Sun and Moon is considered not good by a bunch of people, but it gave me Litten and Bayonetta Lizard and changed up enough to make it feel fresh. I agree. I think that Sun and Moon look a lot better in the context of Sword and Shield. To be quite honest, like, they could have been a low point, but on one end you have X and Y, and on the other you have Sword and Shield. I think, honestly, that in mind, Sun and Moon were not that bad. Like, it is okay surrounded by ass, arguably. I hate confusion. Get it off. Give me my soda. Alright. These are cheaper than super potions and they heal just as much, so I'm gonna get a ridiculous number of them. Don't forget to get given the sand on the beach. Yeah. Oddly enough, Gen 3 was the last time I had fun with these games until Sun. Yeah, and you know, the funny thing is, like, I've replayed Fire Red and Leaf Green, and, like, they've really... People talk about the remakes like, oh, they put in no effort. They've been doing that. It hasn't gotten any better or any worse. It's always been the same. If you don't expect it at this point, that's on you. Because Fire Red and Leaf Green were, like, zero effort. They're still just as fucking whack. I found this out because I tried to Nuzlocke Fire Red, and I was not fun. Do people actually like HMs and losing TMs when you use them? No, that just wasn't enough to offset, like, the story and the loss of gems. I mean, I think people were split on the gems issue, but, like, everybody was like, you know, people were like, oh, it's fresh, finally something different. It's like, no, gems are the one thing that give the game structure. You don't just take those out. Like, because they clearly wanted to do gems. You can tell because you can still challenge all of the team captains to Pokemon battles. Like, they didn't actually take gyms out, they just don't let you do them. There are gyms, but you are not allowed because you're not a Pokemon leaguer in this game. You're somebody else. Alright, blink and you'll miss him, kids. Archie, leader of Team Aqua. We'll run into him again later, don't worry. Here's what I'll say. I don't think that HMs were ever... I don't think they were ever worth the pain of like trying to find a Pokemon that can learn them and keeping them in your party all the time and not being able to forget the move if you taught it to a Pokemon that you actually intend to use. I think that like there's got to be some way to maybe not gate progression, but like give it texture. And Pokemon hasn't really figured out another good way to do that since. I mean, not that they had a good way, but they still haven't figured it out. Which is unfortunate. Alright, this is my encounter for the route. And I will take this. Because I may not like how it looks, but it is useful. I am plate. I have plate. Is there Nuzlocke of ROM hacks? Oh, all the time. Some of them are even made for it. Yeah, tons. Those are the crazy hard ones, though. I would not recommend your first Nuzlocke being on a ROM hack, because you might get bad luck and end up playing one that was like designed to be impossible. Like I watched Wolf UEGC Nuzlocke Emerald Kaizo, and I'm just like, you could not pay me. That is so much fucking calking. I mean, actually, probably the only thing you could do is pay me. Nothing else would be worth it. And you'd have to pay me, like, a year's worth of money. I have to be set for a year before I'm gonna do that shit. So, there's your donation goal, chat. If you pay me enough money that I don't have to worry about it for a year, then I'll Nuzlocke Emerald Kaizo. Because that's how fucking long it's gonna take. If you don't know about Emerald Kaizo, it is designed to be crazy hard, even if you're not Nuzlocking it. But it is designed with Nuzlocks in mind, so it's not impossible. It's just very tight. You think this is stress-inducing? You don't know stress. It gets worse. Trust me. Alright, so I put the XP share on Electrike. We're training up Plate. Oh, yes! Yes! I actually got him Idea. 1 in 100 chance. Always dies before then on most of my Nuzlocke runs. Alright, just for that, we're gonna rename it. In celebration. Is this the name raider? No, that's fan club. Where's the fucking name? Oh. There he is. Alright, now you've earned the right. Remy. Must protect. Don't do that to yourself. I'm kind of curious. I'm like morbidly curious. Because the funny thing is, like, it sounds brutal, and like I've watched it done, so I know it's brutal. But it's funny because they make so many concessions. Like there are grass patches in every town, so you get more encounters, you get more opportunities to get Pokemon, and they all have a bunch of like different they have wildly different encounter tables, so you're almost guaranteed to get unique mons. I mean, there's definitely still a lot of ways to get screwed by RNG, but it's not like they make no concessions. Oh, that's right. I get Intimidate when I evolve. I forgot it. So I don't have Run Away anymore. I just get Intimidate. I forgot that's how it works, because I so rarely manage to evolve Poochyena in these runs. Nice. Best of both worlds. Please do not get Remy killed. It's gonna be, don't worry about the poison, I got that calced out. It only does one, per tick out of battle, so it's actually not that scary unless you're almost dead. And when you've got evolved mons, like 1 HP per tick is nothing. That is an early game killer. I'm just gonna have to have my 3 mons be really buff to compensate for the fact that I only have 3 mons. That's all. Totally doable. I really wanted that Gulpin though, because now I'm running out of opportunities to get a team member that I'm really desperately gonna need, which is a tank. That's gonna become so important with a particular encounter that brought me low last time I Nuzlocked on stream. Been almost 2 hours already, yeah. Time flies. I can try and get Watson done before we adjourn. I think I got it in me. Plate. I forget what level it evolves at, but I think it's... I don't think it's that far off. Like 20 or something, isn't it? Maybe 22. All these mons that only evolve once, I swear to God, I was like, oh, they all evolve at 16 and 18, and like one of them was 34. I was just like, no! I would never. Thank you. Goodbye. I think that was like Slugma or something that evolves at level 34. I'm like, you're joshing. You want me to use a Slugma until level 34? You made that up. I mean, literally, but like, the fuck? Wait, who's higher level now? Oh yeah. Switching back to 682! Unkillable lizard! Mount the shot! No, I don't want fucking foresight. Leave me alone, game. The second time it's offered me foresight. You're whack. You're completely whack. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a really easy place to train Mudkip. It's like, the game is so fucking stacked towards Mudkip. In the early, I used Mudshot instead of Rock Tomb. Kill me. Don't actually. I take it back. Not funny. Bonkums! That was terrifying. If you didn't see what just happened, don't worry about it. Don't fight Oddish in this grass, chat. Unrelated, just, you know. Little pro tip. Just skip Oddish. If Oddish shows up, run. If you can't run, pray. Go away. Just want to get to level 21 in peace. Fucking Christ. Just gonna put some complete bullshit advice in a guide just to see if someone tries it. Yeah. Come on, don't do that. You might run into baby me, who's depending on those guides. And trusting them implicitly. Who would write a guide if they didn't know it would work? Alright, do you have any electric moves yet? Nope. One more reason I hate this asshole. You learn Quick Attack at level 17. You're a pure electric type. Fuck off. I'll just make everything subnormal. Or give everything stat. I mean, that's why they do that for early game. That's why there's so many subnormal Pokemon that get fucked by it in the late game, because they're, like, useless in early game without it. People are always like, why do they keep doing that? Why do they keep doing that? It's so annoying. I'm gonna tell you something. You would not use any of those birds if they were not normal flying. Because you'd have to get them all the way to, like, level 20 before they got a stab. You'd quit. You'd just quit. Okay, so see, this is one of the ones that trips me up. Route 103, I already have an encounter here. Because this is the other half of the route north of... I know what it's called, I just, I'm looking something else up. Oldale Town. Okay, I think this is the start of the fucking Roselia Gauntlet. Not yet. Close. No, here it is. Okay! That's what we like to see. Thank you, Remy. Why can't they start the burbs off with Peck? I know! It's so easy! Everybody would expect every bird type to have Peck at an early level, but some of them don't even get Gust. Which, fun fact, was normal type in the first generation. Remember that? I bet you don't. Remember that Karate Chop was also normal type? What were they thinking? Anyone who tells you Gen 1 is their favorite hasn't played a Pokemon game in a while. Is this the guy that has the 5-15-25? No, okay, he's got other mons. Alright, good work, guy. You have something other than a Magikarp. I'm so proud of you. I'm still mad, grrr. You'd probably be less mad if you had fewer Magikarps, just saying. North of that place I know the name of, which is called something like Oldale Town, yes. Alright, I have to go back and get a Pokemon with Cut for a couple extra encounters here. Or not with Cut, but that can learn Cut. I don't think any of these can learn Cut. This is a problem. Alright, who's taking the hit? Oh, before I forget. The top. I can't even. I don't think I have a single Pokemon that can learn Cut. I guess I'm not learning Cut. I guess I just don't get those encounters. Alright, game. I see how it is. You shitting me. A hyena slash dog could cut down a tree with its claws. I know they're not sharp, but it's a Pokemon, for fuck's sake. Challenge run starts here. Nah, it's not that big a deal. It's just it's fucking dumb that it happened. It's not a run ender, but it's it's just stupid. Oh, I didn't heal while I was back there. That would be helpful if I did. I'm about to have another fucking rival battle. This is the one that always takes a Pokemon if I don't look it up first. I don't know why. Okay, I'm on Route 110. It's not the very next fight, but I want to be ready for it in advance. Bren Dan. Alright, he's gonna have the team with the Grovyle on it. Ooh, that doesn't look great. Because I just realized that Grovyle is level 20, and I don't have any super effective hits on it. Yikes, Saruni. I think I'm gonna have to train something else up for this fight. Oh boy. What else do we have? I think I have a Wingull. Yeah. Actually, if this evolves into Beautifly, it will have Gust. That could be good, because then I double resist its main stab. And I can hit back for super effective stab. Let's try this. It's gonna have to actually evolve into what I want it to. So that's hurdle number 1. But... yeah, I'm gonna have to... why did I switch it out first? What am I thinking? It's the whole reason I put the XP share on, so I don't have to do that. Alright, just have to get it to level 7 and see which of the things it evolves into. And then we'll know if this is worth doing. No. Stay back, demon. I said stay back! The power of unkillable lizard compels you. Okay, so worst case scenario. Actually, no, this is still usable because bug poison also double resists grass, and I'll still have a stab. So yeah, either way, that's still workable. I think we're just gonna do that, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be here for a while, chat, but... You know, that's on me. I could have taken this time earlier, and then I wouldn't have had to take as much. And sometimes that's the real secret, is that a little bit of patience early on saves you a lot more in the long run. An important life lesson. Yeah, okay, so Dustox has a distinct advantage against Grovyle in that I'm pretty sure the only thing it has that can hit me for even neutral damage is Pursuit. So... And that will probably hurt, coming off a level 20 Grovyle. But I don't think it will one-shot me, so... I can open up that fight with some Poison Hacks rolls. And just, you know, pray on my hands and knees. And if that doesn't work, I have an open switch to Mightyena, who might be able to finish it off at that point. So that is my plan for Grovyle. I do not have a plan for Whalmer, which I'm honestly more worried about. Because they also has one of those. I'm kind of hoping that I can just grind it in the grass here long enough that Marshtomp will just one-shot it with Mudshot. Basically my only plan for Whalmer. But you know, Mudshot do be one-shotting. We love the Plusle and Minun encounters, because they give way more XP for some reason. We want more and more of those. Oh cool, you get Gust too! Rad? I mean, it's not a stab on you, but still cool. I will still take it. Alright, so Aizen didn't evolve into a butterfly, which was his first mistake, but he might still pull through for us in the end. You know, I bet I can train on these Oddishes. Yo, Sleeper? Slept on, but now has awakened? The almighty Dustox? Saver of runs. Cockblocker of grass types. Alright, I'm gonna swap out so 682 doesn't get all the XP here. Yeah, paralysis is basically inevitable out here. And honestly preferable to poison, so... You know, if you get paralyzed, honestly, you might just want to keep it. On this route in particular, I mean, because, like, there's so many Pokemon with static out here. And again, you can also get poisoned, or put to sleep, by other Pokemon, so... Sometimes... Well, Parahex ain't so bad. Rain in Remy. Now I feel bad in naming my Dustox Moth GF. Obvious joke. Shit, that's good. That's good, though. That's nice, right? Who wouldn't want a Moth GF? I'm gonna have to name it something else, though, because it's not Aizen. Aizen's not a moth. I mean, I guess he could be. Kind of vague. He just has wings. Without ostensible feather patterning. Cannot understand how that could be bad. I agree. Moth GF sounds lovely. I'd like to meet her. I mean, maybe you named her after, what's her name from the Versus Retrospector mod of FNF, which somebody reported for being a porn mod as a result. But you know, what's her name? Fucking Sakuroma. That's it. But you know, sometimes kids are just fucking... wow, they just overreact. Sometimes they don't. Which makes it very confusing to navigate. Friendly a reminder to any lurkers who may have snuck in that this stream is marked as 18+, and that is enforced. So, your best hope is to never speak of your age. And ideally, you should just come back later. Because I'll be honest, a lot of these jokes are probably going to go over your head anyway. And you might learn some shit you ain't supposed to learn. So, do yourself the solid. You're underage. Pop on a different stream. Go ahead, go watch Fortnite. I won't judge. Alright, how's Dustox doing? We're at level 17. That's the same kind of energy as those LGBTQI kids who are all, if I see King at Pride, I'm calling the cops slow. Yeah, you're fucking, like, just leave. That's the far better option. Just fucking go. Come back later. 18 years into your life, you're allowed to attend Pride. That gives you, with like, the most fatalistic estimate, that gives you fucking, what, 42 years to enjoy Pride? You can wait. If you're that fucking concerned. Yeah, if you say no kink at Pride, I'm considering you a cop and we're having a fist fight. Absolutely. It's just, I don't want this to turn into like a thing, because this conversation can easily go awry. But like, I know that there's tension on both sides of the discussion when it comes to like safer work stuff and exposure to unintended exposure to minors. But like, there are definitely people who are doing due diligence and are getting shit for it, and there are definitely other people who are just bad actors and are like poisoning the minds of youth for their own personal gain. And you don't get anything done by treating one group like the other group. You have to be able to differentiate, you know? Some spaces need to exist for adult things to happen and be discussed, and they don't necessarily need to be like, all we do here is adult stuff. This is sexy times only. Because then that puts, you know, that puts not work safe stuff in this weird liminal space where it's like nobody talks about it, everybody knows about it, but it's like, you know, it's gross and private. And you raise a couple generations of people on shit like that, and then all of a sudden we have like actual issues with censorship and, you know, degrading sex workers and other shit like that. But there have to be some like semi-open spaces where people can talk kink and other shit like that and not be like violently hushed as if they've brought up, you know, heart surgery or something. Like it's disgusting. Why would you say that in public? Some spaces need to exist to celebrate history. Yeah, I mean, that's really what it boils down to, is that it's not just a thing. It's not just, you know, it's not just an independent phenomenon out there in the void somewhere that had no impact on the rest of the world and its culture. Like, kink has a place at Pride because it's one of the ways that queer folks were able to express themselves in a time when said ways were in short supply. You can't just shoo it away because it's inappropriate for certain age ranges, like... It deserves that space. Or some space, at least. I don't know, streaming is a bad time to try and make a nuanced point, but hopefully there's nobody here who, like, vehemently disagrees to misconstrue what I'm saying. I think we're all mostly on the same page. I'm gonna say that level 20 is enough for Aizen, mostly because if I do this any longer, I'm gonna be tearing my own hair out. Fuck you expect people to work out their sexuality if they never get to explore it. Say it again for the people in the back. If it's always some weird, gross, taboo thing, then we're just creating a whole generation of people who don't understand themselves in, like, what is considered a very important aspect of life by most. Agreed, 100%. Ooh, hi there, Aron. Wasn't expecting to see you here. I will stick with, I'd say 2, actually. Bonkaroonies. Okay. After that fun little talk. Next encounter is the rival. I think my team is beefy enough to push through, even though I'm lacking some move coverage. Also, the factor of kink isn't inherently sexual. That's true. And the point of Pride is to celebrate a riot against the police. Yeah, also that. Like, the calling the cops part is bad on its own. We don't even need to bring in the kink, honestly. You calling the cops to Pride? Like, I'm gonna go into self-defense mode. Alright, here we go. Let's see how much this does, and what happens when I get hit back. Oh, well, I'm gonna get hit first, because I'm not very fast. Okay, Pursuit is weak. Good. I can take a lot of pursuits without dying. Poison Sting is actually stronger. I'm about that life. And we got the Poison Hacks. I was worried for nothing. Dustox the God? Plate still not having an electric type move at level 19 in the year 2022. You're kidding! Alright, this is slightly riskier. But I'm gonna go for Rock Tomb. Yeah, see, this is what I'm worried about, the Supersonic. Okay, well, off to a bad start. Alright. Okay, I'm high enough level that I push through in one shot. Good shit. Get out of my way. Bastard. Thank you, Aizen. Soon to be renamed, probably. You've done us a great service by being bug poison type. Ew, Pokemon. I know, right? Fucking nasty. In current year. So here's the thing, I'm still using Dustox. Is this just gonna be a permanent fixture on my team? What do you think, chat? Is Dustox a team member now? I did go to all this trouble. Alright, definitely gotta clear these out one at a time, because the cyclists are fucking gross. They all have Magnemites. I'm just trying to get through this route at this point. I'm not really worried about who gets what XP. Don't get tripped up. Mud Sport is the bad one. Alright, finally, at level 20, we have learned an electric type move for our electric type Pokemon. Plate. You may now participate in combat. I'm so happy for you. And now, she's just gonna fucking sweep everything. Like, what the fuck? Because Spark should not have been your first move. It's, yeah, 65 base. Give me that at level 20. Welcome back from the bench, Plate. And now it's crazy useful. Because now I have an electric stab that's 65 base. Although it's somewhat skewed by the fact that the electric gym is up next. So Plate is not going to see a lot of use until we finish that. But don't be fooled. This is an excellent turn of events. Pretty sure I still don't have a Pokemon that can learn Cut, so that's that's a weird spot to be in. But you know, sometimes it do be that way. First game, you got to get a voucher to get a bike. Second game, you have to advertise to keep the bike. Third game, you came from far away and all you have are running shoes. Here, have bike. I don't know if it's supposed to show how nice people are out here, or if it's just like, yeah, we ran out of excuses. Here's a bike. Boom! Hey, watch this. I want everyone in chat right now, every single person who's in the chat, I want you to take a guess on how effective this attack is going to be. Spark versus Auron. Steel and Rock type. Is it super effective, neutral, or not very effective? Or ineffective? I want every single chat member to take a guess right now. All right, Franklin, you're banned. I'm just kidding. Okay, we have 2 for neutral. 3 for neutral. Damn, all right, everybody knows. Never mind. I love fucking with people who don't know that. It's like, what? It's the stupidest interaction in all of Pokemon. But yeah, Rock and Steel are both neutral to Electric. I think Rock should at least resist. Because Electric doesn't have that many resistances. I mean, that many types that resist it. So I don't think it would destroy Electric types to have one more bad matchup. And like, it would just save so much confusion, because you know how many people have made that mistake? It's not even a mistake. It's like, yeah, no, you shoot lightning at a rock. What's that gonna do? It makes sense. Yeah, like, I'm just using Dustox. This thing is just part of my team now. Welcome to the team, Dustox. We gotta get you a new name, but you definitely proven your worth. You've proven that having a bug poison type is high utility when you pick the water starter. What's good? Let my melody do the thing. I don't know, he said something. It's pretty anime. I wasn't paying much attention though. Wishmer. I'm gonna intimidate that. Goodbye. La 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 la. Just fucking singing to himself. He's like, at least I still have my songs. Boom. Oh, it didn't one shot. Oh, that was scary. I could have got poisoned. Tentacle scares me because it poisons and it's like, aha, it's just poison. It won't do that much damage. But then it confuses you and it's like, oh god, oh no, I can't do anything. Help. Yep. Oh, I almost forgot about this. Hey, let's talk to Wally. Uncle, please. I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I've become. Now, hold on, Wally. You started living with Pokemon. You have grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenge a gym? Especially the third one. I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Ralph, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi, Nova. I just noticed you. Yo, let's have a fight so I can show my uncle how swole I am. Sends out one Pokemon against my 4. Gets one shot. I lost. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? I like him though, he takes it in stride. I don't like this guy who comes up behind you like, damn, you fucking destroyed that kid, that's gangster as fuck. Dude, fuck off. Please leave me alone. That guy gives you your ticket to the battle frontier, if anybody's wondering. He's that's all he does. And then all these other scenes with him are just like, yo, what's good? Hey, you're a trainer, right? The first time he's like, oh yeah, but you're new. I can tell. I smell it on you. We'll meet again later if you're still training. And then he comes back and he's like, damn, you obliterated that kid. That was pretty raw. Gang, I respect it. And then eventually he's like, okay, you're the champ. Here, have this ticket and go to this island where you can fight a bunch of other champ level dudes. It's like, they could have just had that and not worry about that other shit. I don't remember who has what on this route, but I'm going to take a risk with my low level mons just to get them more in step with, Okay, well, I see a Makuhita, so I'm already having war flashbacks. We're going to double that, for sure. It's actually a lower level than Broly's Ace Makuhita, so yeah, okay. Damn! Did take that headbutt pretty well. Yeah, and Spark fucking just... everything dies. See? Chat, I told you. It was looking bad when we were at Brawly, but now we got a pretty solid team. Mostly leaning on these 3. We got a Mightyena that we managed to evolve, so that's a really powerful bite, and also Intimidate, which is useful. We got 33 special attack, stab, spark with static, so if anything lives and hits it back, then it's immediately slow. Bye. And the starter, Unkillable Lizard. If you're wondering why I call it that, look up SCP-682. That's literally what it's called, the Unkillable Lizard. I mean, there's some more glamorous nicknames for it, like Leviathan, but I just really like Unkillable Lizard. That's it, that's the whole SCP. We found this lizard and we can't kill it. I was like, what do you mean we can't kill it? We have, like, space age technology from another dimension. It don't die, Chief! We tried! It don't work. Also, it hates living things. That's another fun fact about the Unkillable Lizard. Anything that is alive, it just hates pathologically. I didn't see what's coming out next. I'm gonna do this. I regret. Oh, that's okay. Waste on Harden. And I'll leave you up. Those guys aren't scary. It's the other ones that have Roselias. The lady breeders. They have Roselias. The Roselia gauntlet is real. And it's terrifying. Actually, Doduos fucking suck too. They hit so ridiculously hard. So much harder than they need to. Alright, here's one thing Aizen is definitely good for. Catching Mons. Because we have some weak attacks in the repertoire. That are almost guaranteed not to kill. Like Poison Sting on this. Live that. Easy. Yeah. Demon. If I could put, if it had the alchemical symbol for sulfur, I would put that instead, and nothing else. Here's the thing about Demon. It knows Absorb, and that's the only grass type move it's gonna get. Like, ever. Oddish is not good, but when your starter is water ground, it's terrifying. So I'm debating if I even want to train this up right now. Or just save it. I just save it. Because I don't want to be tempted to sack this thing and then not have a grass type when I need it later. Which, questionable if I will, but... in the meantime... Demon is benched. Vileplume's pretty decent. Yeah, if I can get it that far. I usually have trouble getting it past the Gloom stage. Because Gloom is alright, but it's not like a killer second Evo. So it starts to struggle against some of the really powerful ones. Nobody has XP share, do they? Yeah, need to rectify that. Almost always a good idea, because you can give XP to mons that don't have a lot of opportunities to actually fight. But are still useful. In very specific circumstances. Get fucked! I hate Doduo. So many runs ended. So many good mons sacrificed to that little bastard. Plate. One-shotting Spark. Go Plate. Use Plate Blast. These have only water types. No! Right when I say it. Yo, that Poison Sting has no business being that strong, and I didn't see what's coming out next, so I'm just gonna Mighty Unit it. Let's go! Okay, that was a Skitty. I saw that one. Zap. Alright, one good thing, though, about getting Mighty Unit this far, as long as I don't, like, lose it to some stupid shenanigans later, is I have Intimidate support for Norman. So, that's nice. Just a cool thing that is true of this run. Wanda's house. Ooh, Wanda. Oh, you Wanda. Please don't. I'll just believe you next time you say you're strong. I won't challenge you again, I promise. Headcanon that Vileplume tanks by talking Pokemon to sleep. No, it's just everything goes into the flower on its head and just like just gone. Just bends down and it looks back up like, hi, I'm Vileplume. How you? What I miss? I don't know if you were here for the Brawling Massacre, but my second gym was not optimal. However, we have recovered splendidly. That was Bide. Get out of here. You get that shit out of here. You're using fighting types in the electric gym. Leave. You're not welcome here. One shot, mud shot. Let's go. That 95% accuracy is gonna be a real fucking panic, though. Just wait. You're not an electric type. The fuck is wrong with this gym? Get this trash out of my face! Jesus! Why did it do so much? Good thing I have fucking 16 12 packs of soda, chat. I know it's 18 plus, but that's just unwise. Did Makoto pass? Yeah. Yeah, I fucked up. I lost Makoto. That's really gonna come back to bite me later. Did anyone else notice that I missed my very first mud shot? That bodes ill. Just die. Okay. Side beam? Really? Welcome to the team, Eisen. We gotta get you a better name, like post haste. Shockwave. Alright, 3 gyms swept. Well, 2 gyms swept. Brawly survived. No losses, no casualties on Watson. That's already our luck is turning around. Could have been a lot worse. Accuracies that are high enough to assume they'll hit, but not high enough to actually do it every time. Yeah, my favorite. My fucking favorite. Alright, I'm not going to teach Shockwave to Plate, because Plate already has an electric move, and I'm pretty sure the difference is like 5 base power. In Spark's favor. But something needs to learn Rock Smash, and I think Remy's the only one who can. Oh. Tempting. Or Nova's ripped. I heard she has a 12 plaque. I fucking wish. Actually, I don't necessarily wish for that. I do wish I was in better shape, though. Not even looks-wise, I just, like... I tire easily. Very annoying. Alright, you don't need the XP share anymore. You're level 24. You've earned your chops. You have fucking Psybeam. If only they ever gave you Twisted Spoon in any of these games. And it wasn't like on a random wild Kadabra or something. So there are more trainers on the cycling route and also in the trick house, but I'm gonna save those for later because those could be useful to grind up new mons. And my team's kind of fucking bulging at the seams with muscles as of this moment. Roselia Gauntlet! I'm scared. Psybeam! Nothing to fear! Double resist Mega Drain and can't get poisoned. Eisen! Okay, nope. Wrong one. I was so excited, Eisen. I thought I would put you first. Alright, I really need to rename this Pokemon. I'm not gonna be calling a fucking moth Eisen for the entire game. Somebody help me come up with a name while I run to Route 110. Or run to Slateport, that is. What do I name a moth? A dude moth. If the fucking Pokemon ever let me through! Nova wants to be strong monster girl. I mean, also true. Aesthetically, yes. Strong hellhound. Alright, we're here, chat. What you got? Dustox needs a new nickname. What do I name this? Brain empties of all names. I'm sorry. It happens to me too. You know what? Agree? Disagree? Do we approve? Is this a smart idea? Naming the level 10 bug evolution after a chat member as if it's not gonna die? Yes or no, chat? No, that's not fair. Ash didn't consent to this. No one consents to be a Dustox. Actually entirely appropriate? I mean, I can. You do have Psybeam. Alright, fuck it, I'm doing it. We can always change our mind later. Oh shit, nope. Wrong room. No, don't. Sorry, Kaz. Too late with the stream delay. The wheels are in motion. I am ablative armor. Life is boring, then briefly exciting, then over. Now that's not what I meant. Come on. I'm pretty sure no self-deprecation is still one of the rules in this chat. If I need to remind chat. I named it Esk as a positive, because it's like the sleeper hit. Nobody expects, but everybody ends up needing and depending on. I have an answer for water, or for fire ground. Alright, this will be fun. We're gonna fight the Wind Straits. True to their name, you have to win 4 fights straight to get through them. Yes, that's the pun, if you hadn't figured it out. Bite. Alright, first loser down. Roselia Gauntlet! Second loser down. This is where it gets scary. Third loser down, and this is where it gets wee. Compliment squad weakness. Oh, you. Alright, yeah, just keep using detect. Don't use confusion. That's a bad move. That's not effective against me in this gen. I don't know if you heard, that was actually a mistake for first gen for poison to be weak against that. Alright, I don't even need the Macho Brace. I wanted the XP more than anything else. But Wind Strait secured. Oh yeah, there is a bag limit, so I am gonna have to pay attention to that soon. These only raise by 1 stage, so probably not that worried about them. Oh, don't even leave it as a temptation. That shit never helps. Didn't I get a nugget? Yeah, there it is. Not gonna need that, or that, or that, or this. Okay. Oh yeah, how many Pokeballs do I have? 14? That's not bad. And a Great Ball for good measure. Okay, off we go. Here's another route that's split in half. And then I often make the mistake of treating like 2 encounters. Except this one's extra fucky, because not only is it split in half, but there's another one off to the side of it. And I don't know, it's hard to tell where one starts and the other ends. Alright, I'm gonna fight these two. Their gimmick is they fight you and then they ask for an interview. And you can only say 1 word. So it's like a normal interview. Easy. Duh. Esco. Yo, the final weapon? Esco? I was playing this guy at 4 earlier today. So I'm in a certain brain space. Die. So I'm pretty sure level 28 is the level of the next gym leader's ace Pokemon. So like if I'm observing level caps, I'm about to lose Marshtomp for the next like 2 hours. So probably I should lead with somebody else, I'm thinking. Oh no, actually, wait. No, that could go badly. Well, let's just see who it is. It's Numel, I don't really want it, but... Encounter, it's Numel. Oh... At level 14, I don't think I have anybody who can even attack this thing without knocking it over. Maybe a quick attack? But that's risky, because it has magnitude, if I'm not mistaken. Remy still has tackle. Let's see how that does. Okay. Workable. Good work, Remy. I don't know. I'm out of shit. What do we name it? Mag-E? Like magma? Is that good? Anybody like Numal? Want to be the namesake for this Numal? Tacklebackle. Oh, I assume that was in response to me using tackle, not what you want me to name this. But, Backle could be good. Or you could just name it Streptobeam. Like Wolfie does with every single Numal. I have no idea what the joke is. It's an inside joke that I completely missed, but it's a funny string of letters. Ugh. No, I'm gonna name her Maggie. Cause it's cute. Just borrow someone else's reference. I like Wolfie, so I definitely would. Okay, I guess you're coming back. Did I get crit by something? What the fuck did that say? Oh. I don't know. I'm not crying because I miss mommy, sniffle. Poor guy. He's out adventuring too far from home. Oh, you're strong. That's a riff. I thought you were gonna be a jobber. Egg on my face, am I right? Alright, this could be a Machamp or a Geodude. I'm not gonna take any chances. Yep, Geodude. All Geodudes. Ever made a team of 3 Geodudes and went, yeah, that looks good. Me neither. Top us off. This is a long-ass route. Oh, sorry, that one can have a Numal. Psybeam! I don't know why you get this, but yeetus! Let it fly! Actually, I want to see your special attack. 29. Attack is actually higher. Oh, the weakest Psybeam available from the options, but it's Psybeam is Psybeam. Base 65 psychic attack. You don't see him a lot. It's a dude. That's extra risky in here. Let's not. No, you know what? Let's go. Another chance to get a fire type. Could be a good one. I'm kind of hoping for a Machop though, because I could really use a fighting type. Like, really badly. Especially since I lost Shroomish. Okay, that's a reroll. One thing I really don't want... You know what? I'm not going to say it, because then I'm going to get it. It's probably too late. I already thought it. Oh, Machop! Let's go! Alright, so we're not staying in on this, because it's a Machop. This is one of the only Pokemon in this area that Esk is more qualified to handle. We're gonna make use of that. Don't poison. One time I'm not asking for poison hacks. Let's go! This Machop is about to slaughter, so it needs to be named something gangsta. I'm gonna... wait, I got it. I got it, I got it. Because they heard a Detecanina's a dirty chop! I'm sorry, I'm so, I'm so white. Okay, you're getting the XP share though. That's for sure. Welcome to the team, Tech. God, I'm happy to see you. Oh, it even has guts. What a good ability. Already got karate chop. My man's is ready to go. If not for the level and the fact that I had to damage him to get him into the party, I could just throw him into a fight right now and he'd probably do fine. Oh. God bless. Okay, run officially saved. If it wasn't already official, it is now. I have to protect this matchup. This matchup is going to be the key to getting through the midpoint of the game. The Roselia Gauntlet lives! Okay, and it dies. Fucking go away! There are so many of them! It's so scary when you start Mudkip. And even when you start, Trico, like I tend to, sometimes. So often, in fact, that I almost forgot its name. I'm okay. How are you? Oh, what do you have? Something weird, I bet. Yep. Sends out the same thing. Yeah, definitely weird. Makuhita. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One shot, mud shot? Okay. Good. One shot, mud shot again? Oh, actually, I could have used, I could have been electric. Give me secret power. Thank you. Now I can make a secret base. Won't be doing it, but nice to have. Okay. And I have finally earned my heal. I love this lady, because she has sparked so many, like, game theories. Like, why did she ask you to sleep again? After you just slept? That was the interview on TV. Just an old lady. No one important. She asks you if you... She says you look tired and asks if you'd like a nap. She just offers you to have a nap in her home. And then when you get up, she's like, oh dear, you still look tired. Maybe you should have another nap. Yes, that would be good. You have to tell her no, or you don't get out. Like, it's the one NPC in a game made before, like, Xbox, where you actually have to say no. Not can say no, but have to. And it's just, she's just an overbearing old lady. Like, there's nothing more to it. There's no secret Easter egg if you sleep at her house like 10 times in a row or something. It's such an unnecessary thing, but I love it. Because, I mean, what better way to make the world feel alive than with unnecessary little details like that? The sort of frivolities that only real people would get up to. She doesn't make you cookies. Okay, well, Poety's nerfed, chat. I don't make you cookies every time you tune in, but you still come to my streams. And before you say it, no, I'm not going to start making you fucking cookies every time. Y'all fucking whack if that's the message you took from that. Tekanina's a dirty chop! Actually, I could have kept focus energy and probably also put on dire hit, and then I would really be in cheese territory. Alright, I actually do need to take another nap. Just the one, though. Thank you. Doesn't make you cookies. Like, damn, man. Alright, Slugma, okay. Not the disappointment I'm used to getting on this route, but, yeah, that's fine. What level do you evolve? I want to double check. Because that's what I'm naming you. 38! They want you to keep a Slugma until level 38. You're wildin'. You are out of your gourd. I am not fucking with a Slugma until level 38. You have flipped your lid. Macargo would have to be like pseudo-legendary status for that to be worth it. And it's not. It kind of sucks. Like, that's the reality we're dealing with. You go to level 38 with a base form Pokemon, and it turns into Macargo. Y'all made that up. Okay, this is the one where I have to do a double followed by a single. It's pretty rad. Because they can't just do a threesome. That technology didn't exist yet. Coughing scares me, especially when I have no clear counter. Actually, both of these things can blow up. Fuck! Alright, that bite better be a one-shot. Oh, well, the side beam was a one-shot, so that's good. Yeah, let's go! Overleveled as fuck, baby. Like beam! Set the beam! Easy shmoney. This is a team. I told y'all, chat, you were worried. That was nothing to be stressed out back at Brawley. That shit happened all the time. It's honestly better that it happened early rather than later. Because now I'm in alert mode. Well, you know, it might wear off by the time I get to the next big choke. There's always that chance. Baito. Here, slide under my parasol. I'm sorry? What were you saying? I'm spoken for? Ma'am? Alright, Tech is officially a higher level than the trainers in this area, so we're gonna give him the dirty chop. Oh god. I didn't notice how much damage he took. That was risky. Why do I risk? Why? Why do I do these things? Sorry, Tech. In COD's name, I am spared. With a warning. Kick, punch, block. Chop, kick, punch. Yeah, we're gonna go ask with this, because... Side beam! So strong my side beam is. I talked shit on it mere moments ago, and now it is one-shotting. Perhaps I should learn to shutteth my mouth. Oh god, of course. Every time I switch out, it's a fucking... Stop. Stop mud slapping. I hate you. Dude tried to make a joke. It's like, fuck, you almost killed one of my precious teammates. Oh! Skalmorgi! I was scared to use, Electrike on that one, but I am not scared to use it on this asshole. Because I had not healed Plate. Now Plate is healed. Healed Plate. Oh, and then I forget to put him up front. That would be helpful. The fuck did you just... Oh yeah, I forget. Nature powers fucking like magnitude here or something. God damn it. Gonna give me a fucking heart attack. Need to use the Bishi, if you don't mind, madam, please. I'm gonna be honest, you don't really need a fire type for most of this game. Like, Fire, Water, Grass Core is never bad, per se, but it's not as necessary as competitive mons would lead you to believe in certain Nuzlockes. Electric, though, with all the people who have water flying types in this fucking game, the number of Pelipper's and Gyarados you have to deal with in late game, electric is required. Get an electric type. If you don't roll Electrike in those bushes, your next best chance is New Mauville. Don't let it pass you by. That's an important encounter. Just pro tips if you decide to Nuzlocke this game. New Mauville is crucial. If you had the Master Ball, I'd say use it on whatever you find in there. Because they're all electric types and you will need one. Well, I say need. You will benefit highly from having one. It will save you a lot of grief. Okay, where's Dig House? This is Dig House. Hello, give me Dig. A Dig? Oh, you are one of the rare water ground types, I think. Unless it only gets that on evolution. Thanks for the TM. Getting a lot of those lately. I saw that. Trying to lure me into one double. Not gonna work. Energy powder. I'm pretty sure I've passed over that like 20 times doing these runs. You could nuzzle a Pelipper to death. Not in this game. Nuzzle didn't exist yet. Sonic Finger Wag. I know, it's hard to believe because it seems like it would be Pikachu's signature move, dating back as far as Gen 1, but... Nuzzle was not real until at least, I think, Gen 6. But I mean, in general terms, yeah, that is kind of a thing. You could probably nuzzle a Pelipper to death. Actually, is Nuzzle physical or special? Because Pelipper got a huge special defense buff in Sun and Moon. I don't remember. I also don't remember what you have. Oh, good. Bitch! Pretty sure Nuzzle's physical. I mean, it barely matters. I think it's like base 15, but yeah. And physical is not a great one for electric types. Obviously, most of them are, you know, special cannons. Okay, so this encounter is interesting. This could be any number of things that I may actually end up using in the late game. So, could be a Zangoose. Could be Swablu, which could turn into one of my only opportunities to get a dragon type. So that's pretty rad. That's an option. Could be a Nuzleaf. Not a bad roll, to be honest. Actually, in Emerald, can it be a Nuzleaf? It might be a Lombre, which would be weird next to my Marshtomp, but we can make it work. I think there's almost nothing here that I don't want it to be, but I say that and now I'm going to be surprised by the one thing I forgot about that I really don't want. So good pull, good pull. Okay, Lombre. Livable. Now, is a Psybeam livable? It doesn't get stab or weakness, but 25 to 16. Fuck it, I don't need it that bad. Let's see how it works. Oh, I was worried for nothing. Oh, you got a Stun Spore and you missed. Rip. Fucking rip. Oh, no, don't bop yourself. Stay in the ball now. For your own sake. I'm a racist piece of shit. I will freely admit that. It's just the first Spanish word that came to my mind. Okay, thank goodness you have a grass move, so I can actually use you as a grass type. The water type part is less important, because we already got a water type. Restraining it for its own safety, yeah. I feel like that's what a lot of these come down to. Alright, let's see. Pick up some of these for the future. Actually, I have a lot of money. I can spend more than that. Okay, and if you were here last stream, I may have attempted this trick. I don't think I'm going to bother this time, but Meteor Falls is interesting because most of the time you're going to get a Sol Rock. There's Sol Rocks all over Meteor Falls. But there's exactly one room where you have a 50-50 chance if you... Well, there are 3 Pokemon in there, so you have to eliminate one of them from the table. But if you do that, you have a 50-50 chance of getting a Sol Rock or a Bagon. You don't get this opportunity until the very end of the game, because you can't reach this room until you have Waterfall. But I have attempted it before. Here's the thing, though. Sol Rock is not a bad roll. It's actually pretty scrunky. So I may have been doing myself a disservice by not just using it, because it's probably really good against Norman. So I think this time I'm just gonna catch whatever I catch. It might be a Zubat, it might be a Sol Rock. Who knows? Let the dice fall where they may. Because that's an awful lot of work. I have to rappel through Meteor Falls on my first visit, then I have to remember to come back. I have to make it that far for it to even matter. And then I'm banking everything on, please, Bagon, give Bagon. Like, that would be game over instantly if you got it, but it's probably not that important. Hello! Oh, Jesus. Jesus! What is this that you have? I see the Roselia Gauntlet isn't over. You have a fucking Graveler? Why? Whyest? Seize McToss! Bug you. Paralyze my fucking girlfriend. I'll paralyze the left half of your face. You poison? The unkillable lizard? What do you hope to accomplish? Do not deny your fear. The final darkness is nigh. Oh, thank God, I have one antidote. Zigzagoon, still putting in work. Level 3, died at Brawly. Still reaping the benefits of having a Zigzagoon in the party. I'm telling you, pickup is next level. The most useful ability in any Nuzlocke. When money matters... Oh, it's Seviper that I have a chance to get in this one. So not Zigzagoon, but I could have got Seviper. And honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. Seviper is a bad roll for this area. That mon fucking sucks. I wish I didn't have to say that about Seviper. I wish I didn't have to do my boy dirty like that, but it's so fucking bad. With Stab, on its better attacking stat, it fails to one-shot things that it's over-leveled against. Like, it's just like, I got this! Puh! And then, just nothing. It's so bad. So hilariously bad. And it's so rude of them to make it as bad as they did. I like how that guy has a water type for the very solid reason of being able to extinguish the flames that his fire types start up. That makes a lot of sense. And I wish that more Pokemon trainers used logic to justify having more diverse teams. Because that's a good combo. People like that. They like more diverse teams and they also like logic. Because they go, oh, that's clever. And then they go, ha, this is fun. It's the double aw. 50% of the time, it works every time. I don't actually know what the poison rate is on Poison Sting, but 50% sounds likely. See, like, Machop doesn't even evolve yet. It hasn't evolved yet, but this is actually worth it, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some work. Actually, when do you evolve? I'm starting to get worried. I'm sure I've looked it up before. Machop evolves at... Fucking, it took me to Bulbapedia, which is so much more bloated. Cerebi. Not Pokédex swoosh. I need Pokédex rrrs. 28. Okay, we're coming up on it. And then it evolves by Trade Evo, but since it doesn't turn into Machoke until 28, I'm probably gonna have to wait a while. I'm assuming in the upper 40s to get that evolution, because again, if anybody missed it, I have made a slight modification to this version of Pokemon Emerald that will allow me to get trade evolutions without trading. But I still gotta wait a long-ass time. So, that's the trade-off, as it were. Pun mildly intended. Don't chop! That's my job. Alright, like I said, I think I'm just gonna take my encounter for this, this area. So, if it's a Solrock, I'm gonna find out if this Solrock can fuck me up as bad as the one the gym leader has. Solrocks and Meteor Falls, that is. Nope, it's a Zubat. Can I... quick attack? Will that kill you? Okay, no, it didn't kill you. I'll take a Zubat. Thank you. Kaigan Zubat. References for me. Oh yeah? I'm stealing your reference. Name is Kaigan now. What you gonna do about it? Hey look, it's some other weirdos in brightly colored outfits. Alright, bye weirdos. I'm Cosmo. I'm a professor. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls, but they tricked me. They took my meteor right away. The Team Aqua showed up. After that, I don't understand anything that happened. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Oh, man. You gotta be careful leaving your references around when Nova's in the room. Gobble them up. Like most things. I'm actually really, if anybody rooms with me, please please warn me, please tell me off for this so I'll stop. I'm really bad about eating other people's food. Oh, I'm so bad about it. I'll get really annoying. I'll be like, hey, are you gonna eat that? You gonna eat that? Do you know that whatever is still in the fridge? It's really bad. I know how bad it is, and it's like pathological. I can't help it. I just want food. I want to consume. Not even because I'm hungry, just because... I don't know. I like things to be eaten. Probably, if I'm unhappy with my current username, something to do with biting is going to be in my new one. I don't know what yet, but something chomp. Or something jaw, probably. So you're not making us cookies, but we should sort of leave some lying around. Yeah, honestly, like, that part makes it really bad. Gonna finish your croissant? Yeah, exactly. Yo, I'll fucking demolish a croissant. You better watch it. You better have a plan for that croissant. If you leave it around, I got a plan for it. Chomp Beast EX. Yeah, something like that. Something about the teeth. I thought about Wild Fang, but it seems a little plain. I don't know. I'm in the middle of like an extended fucking like 20-year midlife crisis, so I can't decide on a username. It's all good. I've been renaming myself nonstop. What's your Pokésona? That is a good question. There's been some debate over that. The one I lean towards at the moment is Lycanroc Midnight Form, which you may have to look up. That's from Gen 7. I like it for many reasons. It's kind of funny, though, that Rock isn't, like, anywhere on my top 5 favorite types, and yet the Pokemon I identify with is Rock, which is why I say a lot of the time, the Pokemon you are probably isn't your favorite types, because, like, people give off a different energy than they enjoy. Some people have said Tyranitar, which is definitely up there. That's a compelling answer. And there's no denying that I have a lot of Snorlax energy. Like, just massive. I definitely have Snorlax modes. Friend-shaped, but will beat your ass. Mostly sleeps and eats. It's Nova. Yo! Snorlax-shaped Tyranitar! Yo, that's badass! I'm saving that. That's going in the aesthetic folder. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. This is important. Snoranitar. I can spell. Made up words. Yo, I love that. That is so aesthetic. Thank you, Cosmos. Thank you for sharing. That made my night. I have no idea what mine is. Yeah, you do. You have some idea. It's a puppy. We just don't know which one yet. Is this the admin? I wasn't really paying attention. You'll have to be in the middle of a fight with a dangerous criminal organization and go, hold on, which one are you? Oh yeah, that was the admin. Damn, y'all suck. Bunch of jobbers. I'm gonna do something really funny, because I think he leads with Mañana. So I'm gonna do the same shit back to him. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on the evil villains and their plans, because they don't make a ton of sense in this game. Just kind of like, people need space to live, so we make more. And the other guy is like, yeah, but Pokemon are cool, so make more space for them to live. And they all live in the water. This is a fact that my dad taught me. How embarrassing to almost get one shot by a water gun at this level. You must be so embarrassed. You lost a water gun, my guy. You're like a criminal mastermind. I beat you with a super soaker. How you feel? Alright, here's the part where I spam buy again, because these are full heals for 200 bucks each. Sleepy Beast demoted. What do you mean demoted? Sleeping is good, just not as much as I do. As we all know, Poochyena lives in the water. For real. There's a bit more texture to their motivations in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which is like the only thing those games did right compared to the originals. It's a little more obvious that beyond their stated goals, they're totally fine with like disrupting existing human civilizations with their plans, and that is kind of the point, because it's a lot to get into, but they were part of some outfits that were pretty nasty back in the day. It was like, damn, humans kind of suck. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if we just like flipped the entire tectonic plate like a table and got a fresh start on this shit. But in this one, they're just kind of like, land good, make more. No, water good, make more. They act like the legendary Pokemon. Y'all watch that 7-hour analysis of Omega Ruby? Hell yeah, I did. That's my boy Shaymay. We stand in this house. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's how I learned all that shit, because I didn't pay attention the first time. Oh shit, I've caught Numel and Machop already, so I get a pig for free, because the only other one here is Spoink. Piggy! Sweet! Pig, 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 pig. I know you're here. Where is pig? Give pig! Want pig? Give pigo! Pig! Yes, fun pig. Oh god, pig powerful. Here's the side beam. The side beam. Alright, this one has a name already. I name it after Twelly every time, because that has the mimics in that game. Well, the treasure enemies are pigs. They're piggy banks. In the Pokemon Adventure manga, the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald plot gets dark and nuts. I think you mean all the plots of every game. But I know what you're referring to. Bitches be getting murked. Left and right. If you can believe it. Wah! What are you doing here? What am I doing in a place like this? What business is of yours? Let's fight! I should have ducked into our hideout right away. Okay, okay, I admit it, you're strong. Don't worry about me, go wherever you want. And then for like 4 gyms, that's all that this guy has to say. Really, really awkward. You can kind of tell that something was shoehorned in here that didn't exist originally. It's like, did he just miss the memo? Like, was he not allowed to come to Meteor Fall or to Mount Magma? Did he do a bad and get suspended? Can I wake up, please? Can I wake up, please? My evasion won't go lower. What the fuck is that thing doing? Ba-ling. Item. Thank you. Might actually need that. Do you have a Doduo? Because I'll fuck you up if you do. Oh. Plate. Plate is evolving. Plate is now triangle. I'm not renaming it. That Pokemon's name is Plate. And it's just gonna have to live with that. Alright, one more level and I got a Machoke. We're gonna be fucking stacked rolling into Norman's gym. He's gonna be like, damn! Y'all in the bumpiness, I swear. That's not the first trainer to talk about bumpiness. They got some kind of funky obsession. I am skeeved. Alright, now here's the thing, because I don't want to swap Esk after all that good work that he did, but here's a stab Psybeam. So maybe I just want 2 Psybeams. I mean, why not, right? Or I could save the Spoink in case a catastrophe happens, and then I will have a stab Psychic move on my backup team. That's how you know you're stacked, when you're considering that for a backup. Because I do want to train up this Lombre after I evolve Machop. Is Spoink the actual only Pokemon that technically is operating under Nuzlocke rules all the time? Listen, the Pokedex entry is made up. You cannot convince me. The Pokedex entries were written by 10-year-olds. Spoink does not die if it stops bouncing. That is horseshit. They would not put something that dark in a kid's game and mean it. If they do, they're idiots. Drifloon does not steal children. Ha, cat. That sounds like a propaganda poster or something. Pay no mind to the Drifloon outside your window. I'm not saying Pokemon can't be dark, but that's fucking pointlessly dark. There's no reason for it. And I refuse to accept it as canon. Spoink is a goodly piggo and deserves better than such fragility. What's over here? Nothing. Cool. 3 Meter is just a move that exists, so yeah. Listen, you can eat bad dreams with Dream Eater. It can be like therapeutic. It's like a dream catcher, but real. Still in a snake. Oh no! Oh god, I wandered into a double. Because someone made a hilarious joke. I mean, not because of that, but it was weird how they coincided. Yeah, die! Why aren't you dead? Okay. Yes! Takanina's a dirty choke! Don't repeat that, to your family. Don't let them know I said that string of words. Damn, I could get a lot of good quotes out of this stream. I gotta remember to go back and watch the VOD. Alright, Machoke, you are officially swole enough for the time being. I'm gonna give this over to Lombre. Bamboleo! Bambolea! Don't got me grooving. Home shave? No, don't bite! Don't bite me! Don't you dare! Fuck off. Why is there a battle girl in every fucking gym? I hate this! With a Meditite every time! There's fucking no point. They're terrifying, and that's it. Can you flinch abide? I think? Oh my god, that was so close. That would have been a death. Anytime bite happens, you're risking a death. You don't treat it properly. Okay. Alright, it's over. We cleared out the gym. Got full health. Get this shit over with. Wait, no. Didn't clear out the gym. Did we? No, yeah, we did. I go this way, and then... nope, that wasn't right. Wait, fuck! This way, and... yeah, okay, I took the wrong one. It's all good. Somehow I still can't memorize this sequence. I have so many other things memorized in this game, but not this. Okay, wait, which one did I just take? It was the other one. Right? Yeah, no, this is the right one. Okay, we got it. I'm there! I made it! Alright, chat. Last gym battle of the night. I can try and sweep the whole thing with Marshtomp, but I'm actually a little worried that I can't mudshot one-shot everything. I could probably one-shot the first few mons, though. Puny Trainer! I am trying too hard. Bamboleo! God, I can't even one-shot the Slugma. Well, not with Water Gun, but... okay, well, this sucks. Now Sun is up. And I have to fight Camerupt with Sun. And it attracted me. He's shitting me. Alright. Okay. Crisis averted. Now I'm just gonna use Mud Shot. Oh, it's very strong. Stop attracting me! No! Do not body slam! It got me into kill range of overheat. That was so genius. I should have known that was gonna do more damage. Fuck! Why do I always lose my starter? Why do I suck? Oh, I can't even lower its stats! Alright, you're faster. That's why you're out here. Please just... Okay. Nothing stupid happened. God damn it. I mean, something stupid already happened, but no more, please. Okay. Fuck that. Rude as balls. I was having such a lovely time, and then you go and kill my starter. Like, really? Rip unkillable lizard was killed by Flannery. Drop a nuke on it? Nah, send it to send it to the fucking gym. Oh fuck. Alright, I won't say that doesn't hurt like fierce, but it is good that we got Lombre in that case, because I now need a water and a grass type. Alright, let me look at this, because Discord's making noise. I have streamer mode on. There we go. Nice, good time for that. Ignore it. Yeah, too late. Okay, let's see. Dark type, bug poison, fighting, electric, water, grass. I do have a fire type I could add. Just look at that. Look at that disparity. Caught at level 16, evolves at level 38, is Slugma. You're trolling. Like, okay, again, one of those cases where I had to come to terms with the fact that Gen 2 kind of sucked design-wise. They introduced a fire type that evolves into a fire rock type and doesn't evolve from its first form until level 38. They did that. Is this normal Nuzlocke? Yes, it is. Hi, also. First time chat. Nice to meet you. Vi5, I think that says? Unfortunately, you just caught the tail end of the stream. Very unfortunate. I always hate when, especially when new viewers show up right at the end, because I'm like, oh no. Just say Vice. Cool. But yeah, thanks for popping by. Yes, this is a normal Nuzlocke, and it has we just had some real shit go down, if you can't tell. But yeah, that's 4 gyms in one night. So I will take it. You know, no victory is without its casualties. Especially in this, the most dangerous game. And we made room for Spoink. Okay, we lost a starter to a genuinely strong play. Like, I voiced my concern, so everybody knew what I was walking into. I said, I don't think I can one-shot this. This gym is actually tricky. And then I got the sunny day. Like, yeah, no, that was real plays by Miss Flannery. She is a real gym leader with strats. So the fact that I only lost 1 mon to that, I would say is still pretty good. And like, we still have type coverage. We don't have a water move at the moment, but we'll get one. Soon, actually. All I have to do is beat Norman, and then I get Surf. Which is a very good water move. That's like a late game viable water move. So all I have to do is not beef it on Norman, which is asking a lot, but I think we can do it. I left a bunch of trainers so I can train up my my extra mons. I still have some encounters to work through. Good morning from Moscow. My word. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the back end of the stream. I'm sorry you didn't get to see more. Do I save? Yeah, I think I'll just save. That's fine. I don't know what I'm saving over, but I assume it's more Nuzlocke practice, so this takes precedence. But yeah, there's part 1. Hopefully I don't fuck up Norman and end the run again at that exact same spot. This time at the beginning of a stream. So pray for me to not be stupid. I feel better with Machoke in my corner. It's not perfect, though, because what I really, really want for this gym, and still don't have, is a tank. Machoke is not a tank. Machoke hits hard. It cannot take the kind of hits that Norman is going to dish out, so I may need to do some additional planning. I'm definitely going to need to use my encounter in the desert, because that could be a Sandshrew, and Sandshrew is muy tanko. But I have damage, so at least I know that I can hit hard. Could be a lot worse at this point in the game. All I'm saying. I've been in direr straits and come through okay. So we play hard, stay patient, play around crits like a grown ass adult. It's definitely doable. But in the meantime, I will be logging off for the night. Let's see, how many viewers do we have? Goodness! Look at all those viewers. What do we say to a raid, folks? Want to see what else is going on in the rest of the world? Especially in the case of folks who just got here. Wouldn't want you to walk away empty-handed. I mean, I can't guarantee that anybody I follow is playing Pokémon. Not that basic. But, ooh, code channel's on. Okay. My girl Cole Audie is playing Smash Ultimate. That's always a fun time, right? Who wants to see some Smash Ultimate? Let's go say hi to Cole. I haven't talked to her in ages. I might actually stick around for that. Usually I raid and then dip out immediately because I'm like dog tired after 3 hours, but I feel pretty good tonight, so maybe I'll lay around and chat. All right, so we're gonna go see a friend of mine. I actually know her in person, but you know, with COVID, we haven't gotten much chance to hang out, so I'll say hi and be nice to her because she's a friend, not just an internet acquaintance. Not that I don't have friends over the internet, but you know what I'm saying. And yeah, I'm not gonna do a raid phrase because I always forget to come up with one, and like, who fucking cares? It's only like 2 or 3 people. Make your own raid phrase if you want. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's always nice to see this kind of turnout, especially after I've been gone a long time. It reminds me that people are interested, and it also helps me to feel like there's, you know, no hard feelings about how the fucking absurd breaks that I take out of nowhere. So thank you very much for attending. Oh fuck, okay, actually I am gonna do a call out, or one of the calls to action. Yes, okay, chatbot's working. First time I tested it tonight. For the folks who are new, I do have a Discord. It's a little small, but it's the best place to get news and updates on the stream and figure out the next time that I am streaming, because schedules make me break out in hives. I'm attempting to conquer that this year and kind of just make Friday my stream day, but still, good place to be if you want to for sure catch the next stream, because I will be talking about it there and probably nowhere else. And I waited too long and it just raided. Okay, stream over.